Hey everybody, what's going on? Alrighty, let's start at the top of the page. We got an occasional outlaw, Megadog, Swifty, Marvin Huff. We got Pitbull Prospecting, Aqua Donkey, Zed's Place, Texas Donna, WK Prospecting,
Where's the boys?
Alan Curry.
Kyle, Brandon, somebody come get this cake.
All right. So, how's everybody doing? I'm finally back. I've been MIA since what? Saturday? Went out to the creek with Lester Lepore and PA Patriot. Hey Jamie. Went out there. Um, took Kyle and me. We went out there for our birthday. His was Friday, mine's Sunday. And we get out there, start prospecting. Well, before we even get out there, it starts raining. Light drizzle. Figured, that's fine, no big deal. We get out there. After about 2 hours or so, it just started coming down. What's up, Swamp Dog? It started coming down. Then it started coming down more and more. And then had a misunderstanding with the property owner's wife. And we got asked to leave, and then we got asked to stay after it was all done. By that time, we were already packed up and soaked because we were drenched. It ended up just coming down, downpouring on us. So we got some material, had a great time, got to meet Lester. Always a great time with PA. So let's get to the mail call. Let's see what we got here. I got everything organized already. Look at all that. All these goodies. So, not to mention, when I left early from PA's, I left Saturday night, drove back, and the rain was so bad that, yeah, I was driving below the speed limit,
What's the matter, Kyle?
going nice and slow.
Okay.
It was that bad.
Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Swifty.
Brandon, help your brother.
So, these stinking kids. So, let's start the mail call. Death from below. Get a poker chip. He wants to do a trade, which is awesome. Bottom gun Bob. Which is awesome. I actually found one. So I've got one left. One left. I don't know where it came from, how it got wherever it was. So this will be going out to you. All right. Next, we got some goodies I got over from Jeff Crumpler. We got A 1902 Indian head. Weedy. Oh, come on. If I could hold it right. And then we've got a 64 quarter, silver. And then we got Boston Tea Party. 1 troy ounce of silver. Don't tread on me. I love it. So sorry to everybody that I haven't made anybody's streams or literally watch anybody's videos since Sunday night. I didn't even join PA. I was just there and chat for a little bit and fell asleep and out of work Monday, Tuesday, just slept. Didn't catch anybody. So next we got, if anybody knows, you know the bag. Lester, how's it going? Good to see you here. So we've got a benzo gold Panner bag. Another awesome win from Benzo. Always love my Benzo goodies. And we got one more. And if you know the bag, you already know who it's from. Hey, Terry. Miller Prospecting. Tuesday Tailings Patreon bag. So let's put that back in there so I don't lose it. I'll get my coin little thingies and put them in there. Oh, get that there. There we go. And not to mention a Lester beer. Hmm. Oh, I like that one. That's a nice tasty one. So, well, when my son gets up here, try and get him to talk maybe a little bit about how his trip went. And also, the link is pinned at the top of the page. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. We're going to put a banner up. If anybody's interested. If not, hey, that's fine by me. Then we're also going to be doing 2 sticker pack giveaways. Because somebody forgot to do them last week. Wonder who that was. Bacchus, what's happening, brother? Hey, you diver. What's going on? Good to see you. I'm doing my best to keep up on chat. Jeff, what's up, Occasional Outlaw? Brad, Rocky Mountain Prospector. So, let's get the camera up here. Present. Extra camera. Let's get it adjusted right. There we are. So these are the cons that I got. So I've got buckets of material that just never got ran. I just didn't have the time. What's up, Zaxxon? That's all right, Lester. Got to make the money. Got to pay the bills. Got to be able to get out there. No bills. On. Well, we got our usual guest.
Yeah, it's always the usual suspects.
Me. Good company.
Hello, everybody.
Hoping everybody had a better week than me.
I didn't.
Days.
It's not been bad. I just came from crappy call.
You just came from what?
A crappy call.
Oh, you gotta love those, huh?
150,
Candy.
150 miles round trip, and I might not get paid a dime for it.
Oh my God. Oh. Grease monkey.
Hello, everybody. Why? How bad was your week?
Well, it started off great. Well, last week, the weekend started off great. Friday night left, got out to PA's. Took the kid with me. Got out there and went to go. This Saturday just started raining. It was fine. I was out there at Leicester, and everything was going well. It was light rain. It just got worse from there. And it just turned into a downpour. And like I said, the owner of the property's wife came out, and there was a misunderstanding and arguing and stuff, and she asked us to leave. We packed up and loaded up the truck, and then we were able to talk and get the misunderstanding corrected. And she asked us to stay. And by that time, we were already saturated and packed up. So we left, and it just kept raining so bad. And Lester and PA were saying that that creek has a habit to turn into a raging flash flood there. So I was like, yeah, well, probably best I go home. Good thing I went home Saturday night, even though I was actually driving below the speed limit because the rain was that bad. I felt like complete shit when I got home. Although PA cooked a great dinner, had some London broil. Got my Lester beers. Oh. So, yeah, besides all that, it was a great time. Don't forget, everybody, your Freedom Fest tickets. Get a hold of Can Do Veteran. Why is my phone making noise? There we go. Turned off. So, hey, I'm wearing the same shirt too, So, let's get to some material.
I was listening to you. If all you got was rained out on the creek, that's not that bad of a week.
No, I mean, but the part that sucked is when I got home, I felt like crap. I slept all day Sunday, slept all day Monday, slept all day Tuesday. Went to work yesterday, came home and just did nothing. I haven't watched a video since PA's live. I didn't even join them.
Hold on, yeah, I'm kind of confused about something. You said you slept all day Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That sounds like a lot of work. I mean, What state?
Yeah. I felt like crap, and I had to get better so I can get back to work. I had some important jobs to do. So
I was talking with Papa Rouse. I was on his show Tuesday night. I told her I've been running so hard that usually when I get in bed, I watch TV for a half hour or an hour to just calm down, unwind, and I watch my other little shows and relax and all that. I've been asleep within like 5 minutes of turning it on because they pop up in my regular stream on my YouTube here, and I'll
Yep.
just thumb through it real quick to see how much I missed. I'm like, holy crap! I'm just out. Hello, bird. And yes,
So
Zed,
this,
I'll always be in the same spot wearing the same shirt because I run 24/7.
yep, that's like me. So yeah, there probably is nothing. This is the 20 plus, so I got over there to 10 plus, but yeah, I ain't gonna find nothing in that. Ain't gonna find nothing in this. Man, I had a hell of a time with Lester, my son, and PA.
That's what
That's
it's
all that
all about.
matters.
It
Hell yeah.
sucks. It sucks you drove 6 hours to get rained out, but there's nothing you can do about it.
It ended up, it was like 3.5 to get there, and probably almost 4.5 to get back.
20 years ago, you'd have been there in 2 and back in 2.5.
Oh yeah. What's up, Kenneth? Hey, Bud Files. Yeah, like I said, I didn't even get to watch Benzo's yesterday or anything. Nobody. It was just, yeah, laid in bed.
Laid in bed feeling sorry for yourself.
Yep, just let some just basically binge watch some stuff as I slept, woke up, let it play
Yeah.
all day. I think it was Amazon Prime Video, whatever it was. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't log into, even though I have Prime, I don't log into any of that on my TVs because they make it too easy to buy movies. My nephew cost me like $25 to buy Spider-Man for 3 days. I was pissed.
$20 for Spider-Man. That's nuts.
It was right. It was right when it came out, and the wife was messaging me asking me about my Prime sign in, and I was busy at work, so I didn't.
Lester, thanks for stopping in, brother. Good to see you, and great to meet you.
I didn't think about it, so I just let her sign into Prime, and then a couple weeks later,
yeah.
I realized that he had bought or rented Spider-Man the movie for 3 days.
I got a pin. I think I got a pin set up that you can't do anything on it.
Well, I don't have the pin set up. I just have my account login security password or whatever. So my wife logged in. And he just sat there with the remote. Oh, Spider-Man, click, and he probably didn't know the difference of what he was doing. He might have though. Well, shit. Oh, Terry. Later, Lester.
So Zed, did you see? I finally got a spot for it up there. It's up there. It's on the shelf. Now, if I was just able to somehow showcase the box, I think the box is just as good as the piece.
Hang it from the ceiling. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that my hands are so cut up, I feel like a cat walking around with tape on them. I've had a good week.
I started a drainage job yesterday. And figured it'd be a simple job. Of course not. It's just one nightmare after another.
Hello, Zoo. Hello, Culver. Yeah, that's about how most of them go anymore, ain't it?
Oh, what's up, Home Zoo? Brother James. It just and then it being the footing drain was it was that orange clay pipe, and it
Yeah.
was crushed. And I guess it was an old farm field, so there's an old underground cesspool tank there that was filled in, and they just filled over it with fill and put some paper over it. But I guess there's a high water table there, and it was the water was just rushing out of there. So doing the French drain and then trying to do the new foundation drain, trying to just get the new foundation drain out to daylight, and I found 3 pipes that were just dead ended. 2 of them were flowing water. One was definitely dead because it was an old septic line. I found a septic tank, which they just took the top off and filled it in. They didn't bother to crush the walls in like you're supposed to.
Back passenger seat.
So it was just, yeah.
Yeah, you diver. I know. I knew what I was in for.
So why are you might not get paid for this job?
All right. This was somebody was out of gas. I was dispatched by Allstate, and they send me over. They send me over my authorizations and my customer information and all that. But the call actually came in through Verizon Help Services. All right. The customer wouldn't answer my calls at all. I went to where he was at and 12 miles beyond, which makes it like a 75-mile call for me, one way. I went to where he was at and 12 miles beyond. And then I spent a half an hour on the phone calling Allstate, being transferred around, calling Verizon, being transferred around, calling Verizon more and being transferred around until I finally found somebody who says, "Oh, well, according to my map, they're right there and they have a pin, which Allstate couldn't give me." So that's what happens when you're dealing with third party providers or whatever. So anyway, I get all done. I get done looking for them. I turn around, I go all the way back. I go back to where originally Allstate said it was, and I call Verizon back, and I'm like, this dude's nowhere to be found. The Verizon guy puts me on hold. Customer answers for him. I called this dude multiple times. I texted him or her, whatever. It was a him on the policy. I called and texted multiple times. Customer answers them. "Oh, we got somebody to help us." Fuck. And so their GOA, gone on arrival, is 50%. And I'm telling the guy, I said, 50% barely covers my fuel. Obviously, I'm fibbing a little bit because I want to be paid for my call. I've been out there, hour each way plus nearly an hour looking for the guy, and whatever. He says, "Oh, you can call back and talk to us tomorrow." I'm done wasting time on the phone with you people. I'll just take my 50% and go. At least it covers gas and a little bit in that. Then I'm on my way back, and I get 2 automated calls from Allstate that the call was canceled, probably because Verizon told this guy to physically call in and cancel the call, and that it's not available for a GOA. So there's a possibility, even though I'm paid up front, there's a possibility they will go back in my account and take the money back.
Jesus.
Or they'll come back in a week and want their damn money back, or a month. So I don't know if they're going to take half back. I don't know if they're going to take all back, or I don't know. but I'm still at 150 miles in my fuel and time to get there. It's not that bad because it's like a 30-mile-an-hour wind today, so I'm trying not to work for locals, freeway only. But it's just annoying. It's stupid though, because you go out on these fuel calls, you're talking 70, 75 miles one way. They authorize the customer 3 gallons. They give you 3 gallons of gas. I build it into my price so I can give them 5. So I at least got a chance of getting somewhere with reasonable fuel prices. Because I mean, if they go to any of the places that far out, you're paying like $5.99, $5.50 a gallon for regular. I mean, premium can be $8. So I build it into my price that I'm going to give them 5 gallons, and I take them 5 gallons. So we'll see. At least they didn't cancel after I gave them gas.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, that's just how it works sometimes, AU. That's how it is.
Swifty. You hear, Swifty? There's a sticker pack for you if you want it.
Swifty was here.
I forgot to add the damn thing to the stage.
No, Dan, I don't think we're going to get no 20,000.
20,000 what?
They're expanding a rail yard around me and turning it into an intermodal yard to get things away from the ports of LA. They're trying to bring it out here where there's more room and they can pay less and all that to move the intermodal cars around. And our local city is billing that as, there's going to be 20,000 new jobs and all those warehouses jobs and all that. And they're not new jobs. They're jobs that are relocating from somewhere else. Just the job.
We're going to draw this again because Swifty's actually got a sticker pack coming from me along with a bag.
Oh, wow. Way to kick him in the nuts when he's down.
So we'll give it to somebody else. He's already got one coming.
Yeah, but he's all woohoo and thanks in the comments.
He's still getting one anyways. Hey, you diver. You there? Of course he's there.
He's there somewhere. But so they're billing it as we're going to have all these jobs and all this magnificent growth. Nobody who has the decent jobs wants to live in my town anyway. They all take the money and leave instantly. So what makes you think any of these other people coming up are even going to bother to move up here? They're just going to commute.
Yeah.
So I think that what do you think? They're safe up here, Zoo? We got tweakers too. Hi, Cass.
So let's just see here. So yeah, I'm going, if anybody's interested, I'm going to do a bag of, I have a whole bunch of, I've got 2 buckets of cons. Not cons, it's unsearched material. It's already been classified. So I'll give you a half-gram bag guaranteed if anybody wants in on a duck race.
Well, if nobody enters, I will.
Well, we got enough to at least cover the gold.
Oh well, that was kind of a one-time deal, you know. If nobody else will enter, I'll buy a spot.
We could always, if people want, we could either refund it or hold them off to next week.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you diver, yeah, we can see you. I saw your answers. He put his email in chat.
Yeah, I see you. I see you typing away. Like I said, I don't think there's anything in here. From what they told me.
Well, that's just a panty you're unsearched right there.
This is these are cons.
Oh.
I didn't even get to take video because it was so wet. Lester's the only one that did. He took a little bit of video and then it just started getting too much. I didn't even get because I had to set Kyle up.
Yeah, I'm sure he greatly appreciated you dragging him out in the rain to go find no gold.
He was actually disappointed that we didn't stay longer. He was having more fun playing on the sandbar.
How old is he?
13.
Oh. Yeah,
Having
you
his
still
own
got 2
little.
years. Is he
Oh
your
yeah.
oldest?
No, he's my youngest.
Oh. How old's your oldest?
16 right now. He'll be 17 in June.
You can have some fun with that one. You have fun with all of them.
I've already been having enough. At least the oldest one actually asked me to do something with him. He's got a school function. He asked me to attend.
Mine don't even ask anymore. They know I'm not going. I'll go to a school choir or something like that, but I don't go to their awards assemblies. I don't like those.
No, it's actually a parent guardian paint event or something.
That's the kind of crap I don't like. I just can't do it.
Hey, for him to ask me to go do something with him,
Yeah, you'll go.
yeah, I'd gladly go. Nothing in here.
AU Diver thinks gold's just a myth. It is, AU Diver. You've never found any, we're sure. He likes to dive and detect at the same time.
Oh yeah, like what the tiny bit I got from 3 days in Vermont.
So I completely understand the joy of prospecting, but I'm a very financial guy, and I think of what I would spend to go for what I retrieve, and it just turns into an ROI scenario. Oh no, snow is fake. There is no such thing as snow. That's just
Hey, Cass.
even with that, there's gold all around me out here. You guys would love it out here. I'm sure you can do way better than you do. But I look at it, I'm like, I'm not going to go pull a half a gram of gold.
Definitely not.
Going out to do it. And if I was, you would ramp up your production and move more dirt. But it's going to cost me a half a gram of gold to go out and do it.
All right, so we got some entries. Let's do this now. Well, we got entries. Let's see, what kind of race should we do?
Culver says today was full of fake today. What did you get? Some of that imaginary snow, or were you working on Europeans?
Yeah. Let's try these guys out.
What?
Loading. Names. Edit. Names in the list. All right.
What?
Yeah, it was in the 70s today. I got to work this morning. It was like 35. And then, yeah, it was in the 70s.
I think that's part of what's tearing up my hands so bad is I'm starting out in the mornings when it is freezing, or 30s, and I'm getting up to 70s, and I'm going right back down to 30s so quick, and I'm working all the way through both of them. Culver says a whole bunch of nope. Yeah, we all know those days.
Tell you, this is a heavy pan. A lot of heavy material in here. A lot of black sands. You can see it all there.
Ten minutes.
Let's see here. Oh, here he is.
Who?
So why don't you tell the people about your time? He was having, like I said, he was having more fun playing over at the gravel bar trying to get the black sands because he likes black sands more than gold, apparently.
Well, he wants to see some fruits of his labor there, and seeing the gold's pretty hard, but he can see lots of black sand.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of black sands there.
Culver says the news was lying so bad about snow over there, they shut down the ski resorts. People believe anything the news tells them nowadays, I swear.
What was it? My boss said he was this weekend. He went. Was it? Where'd he go? New Hampshire or something? I think they got like over a foot of snow up there. He went skiing Monday.
I'm gonna have to see if I can talk somebody into skiing down a sand dune so I can get it on video.
At least say hi to everybody.
Hello.
What a chipper child, huh?
What?
At least he spoke. He didn't grunt.
This stuff is heavy.
Alan Curry's wanting to know if you got him in the race.
Yes, Alan, I got you. I got Cass. Who else?
You got me in the race yet?
You gonna buy in?
I'll give you $5 right now. I'll give you $5 right now,
Let's
guys.
see.
Hey, that's a great idea, man. Save on shipping. AU Diver said they were dredging for gold in Colorado when it was $35 a troy ounce.
How much an ounce?
35.
Oh my God. That's what, 20 years ago? 30 years ago?
40. He was probably a kid. Gas was 35 cents a gallon.
Oh, that's yeah. Well, cheapest I remember gas around here was like 99 cents.
Well, that's still, if you extrapolate that out to 350 a gallon, that would make gold 3,500 an ounce. He said that was 1975.
If I can load this, there's my PayPal.
How many ounces did you find, AU Diver?
There we go. 75. I wasn't even born then.
It was like,
Well, you're just a young one over there.
no, Manix and 907 are my age. MJ's younger. Blistering Barnacles is my age.
I only got, what, 4 years on you?
Today,
5, 4, 5, something like that.
AU Diver, I believe AU Diver just said he got 35 or 40 ounces when they were dredging.
Yeah, go.
Hold on, my tiny little brain doesn't compute that high. Let me calculate that real quick.
This one wants a spot in the race.
I can give you another one.
Hey, think about it. It saves you on shipping, man.
Heck yeah.
So that would mean AU Diver pulled, at today's value, $80,000 worth of gold. Oh, Rocky Mountain Brad's our age.
Yep. Kyle's entered for one spot.
This is bad at all.
Yeah, AU Diver at that.
Nothing
If
wrong
you
with
could
it.
actually be on a spot where you were pulling that much gold in a year right now, that would pay your bills, not by much. But if you stayed on it full time, because I'm sure you guys weren't full time in it, you can make a good living mining that.
Hey, Joseph.
Alan, we know you guys are getting hosed on fuel.
Oh, we got something else I'm doing too. Where is it? We're going to do this here. Share this. Do that one. This one. Share. We're going to do this one. Hmm? There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you have more than half of it there.
If you guys are wanting to get in on that, type that hashtag you see.
First
Hey.
sticker pack.
AU Diver was in college for being an aeronautical engineer. That's why he jumps out of planes so much. He designed them. He knows they couldn't possibly hold together much longer.
I just figure use the hashtag to remind everybody to get their ticket from Can Do.
Yeah, I'll never go to that event. I'll never be on that side of the country.
Yeah.
And if I am, I'll have so much money I won't be digging in the dirt.
I'm just trying to figure how much digging I'll be doing versus, hanging out and talking with everybody.
Well, that's the thing. You either got to be antisocial and actually trying to get the gold, or just pop a top on another can, and really you only paid to go hang out and drink beer with your buddies.
Yeah, it'll be one of the two.
Hopefully, you can find a correct balance.
You're breaking it.
Joseph, he's doing that draw for a sticker pack. Enter that if you want a sticker pack.
Yep.
Oh well, I did get rid of my Impala engine job I was doing.
Yeah. You finish it up?
Hey, changing an engine in a V6 Impala in 8 days while doing a full workload is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm done with engine jobs and all that stuff.
They don't bother me.
I still haven't even really. I mean, I started pulling the Duramax apart, but I haven't even got the valve cover yet because I had to pull because it's got compound turbos. I pulled all the pipe and all that stuff off
Well, you got it in your garage or in your front yard?
in the driveway.
I mean, you ought to just set up your camera and filming while you work. The only crappy part is you would need somebody on camera with you to be able to read the chat. Otherwise, you're just being, it's just people watching you work.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought about setting it up while I was doing some work on that Impala or whatever, but it's like, what's the point? If you can't read chat, you're just streaming to stream. And it would have just been a huge distraction.
Yeah, I don't like being antisocial when I'm, I mean, I do when I'm out and about anywhere else, but
I was gonna say I prefer to be antisocial.
when I'm out in public, when I'm out with friends, that's a different story.
Yeah, Swifty, it's finding someone who has the time though. Who can guarantee they're gonna be there? I got no guarantees on nothing right now in life.
You tell one of your kids is supposed to be there, and guess what? Next thing you know, they're not there.
I mean, all I offer is the brake light guarantee. As soon as you can't see my brake lights anymore, you ain't got no guarantee. Hello, curbside.
What's up, curbside?
Alan says he would go to Freedom Fest just to go sit in the creek and drink beer and eat brisket. There, you won't be the only one, Alan. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of beer flowing around, but you might have to defend that brisket.
It's like I got to figure out how much I'm going to need to take with me to drink.
As long as the Yuba taxi service doesn't show up, you'll be all right. I didn't. All right, I've heard tale of that or bits and pieces. Hold on. I've heard tale of that or bits and pieces, but what did Vendetta do? Wreck a car with everybody in it?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you didn't know either?
No idea.
Hello, Curly Bill. We'll find out. Your buddies with JP and hang out over there.
Curly Bill.
What exactly happened on the Yuba taxi?
Well, I don't know. They were out hitting bars.
Yeah, but I think they left and showed back up a short time later, and everybody was beat up.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I know who to ask.
That's above my pay grade. Oh, here comes the big vicious doggy. It's sealed information, Cass says. I'd love to go to the Yuba. I'm gonna try like hell, but it's gonna be
That's a big
expensive.
trip.
I obviously I'd fly out.
Well, I mean, flying ain't cheap anymore. Not that it ever was.
I'll find someone with a single engine plane. Take it, get a ticket for that.
Alan Curry thinks they were all on a bike falling over.
There's probably video from it.
I'm sure there is. What?
No, just reading chat. Video is sealed too.
Somebody will talk.
They always do.
If they won't talk now, we'll just wait till towards the end of the bar when lips get a little looser.
All right. We'll put this to the side and let's get this back up here.
Hi, Eagle Eye. Did you ever finish your 40 pounds of pay dirt?
Yeah. What's up, Kenny? Did you ever finish it?
It's probably a sore subject, and you probably already made him mad. Nope. Can't be finished.
Chuck Owens, what's happening?
Yeah, Eagle Eye didn't respond anymore. He might have gotten that. We're not laughing at you, Eagle Eye. We're laughing with you.
Oh, Cass, you know what? I was talking to Swifty today. With being sick and everything, I forgot to order my damn leprechaun.
Cass, I stream on Digging It Back channels, Digging It Back's channel while the bar is on, and I'm also not really a member of the bar fam. I mean, I know everybody. I'm not in bad terms with anybody, but I'm sober, so hanging out in a bar for very long just doesn't really work too well for me. You know, it makes me want to go back to being a drunk, and I don't want to be a drunk.
Hey, if you made the progress and sobered up, nothing wrong with that.
I go hang out for a little while. You know, I go watch when I'm waiting for things or when Digging It Back's over or something like that. I don't have a problem going watching. I don't care that they're drinking. It makes no legitimate difference to me. But if I hang out for a while till it makes me want to drink, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
That's what you got to get too. You got to figure out a way to get you a bar token.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know how you get one.
Yeah, you got to be in JP's bar. I mean, his real bar. You have to be at his house on the bar in the bar. Unless he changed it, that was the only way to get a bar token was to be real life person at the bar.
All right, everybody, get your hashtag in for a sticker pack. Also, if we get enough entries, we'll do a duck race tonight. Nothing wrong at all with not drinking. I did it for quite a while.
Today?
I can't remember. Let's see. I tried one of the had a Lester beer the other day. When was that? I think Saturday when I got back, I was at JP's. I had one. But before that, it's been like, I don't know, probably a week. What's up, Wheeze and Geezer?
Reason, hello.
Yeah, I've been just taking it easy, drink or two. Not much. I'm not getting all hammered like I used to. Although I am due within the next week or two to tie a good one on. It's been about a month.
Whatever works for you.
Trying to do better.
Yeah, Weezen hasn't drunk as long as I've been alive.
Like I said, absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right, let's run this. Everybody got their hashtag in for a sticker pack? Got 26 people in here, only 12 entries.
I didn't enter.
You should already had one.
I don't think you ever sent it.
What? I sent you stuff before.
If you did, it's lost in my collection. I'd have to look. No, you sent me something before. I remember the address.
Yeah.
Hello, Zed.
Benzo. Yes. I had a short preview video of the 40 pounds of dirt on my channel. Nice. I don't know why I haven't seen the notification. Oh, I do. Because of YouTube.
I've been so busy, I barely notice them anymore. If they're not comments going directed back at me, then I don't notice. A3 Sky Warrior put one up today.
I didn't even get a notification of it.
Wally did.
Didn't get a notification. Alrighty. Let's run this. 14. And there we go. Zed.
Zed,
Send me an email. I already have your address. Just send me an email.
Yeah, Eagle Eye put up a short of the 40 pounds running in a sluice.
What's that?
Eagle Eye put up a short of the 40 pounds running in a sluice as a preview.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to pan all 40 myself.
I wouldn't. I'm just looking at the thumbnail for the sluice.
Yep.
Looks pretty decent for a sluice run.
Oh, and I got my PA sluice too, with removable flare on it. Of course, it's in the other room.
You have another room full of gold too?
No, I just haven't put everything away yet. From my kid took it all out of the car, put it in the living room. Some of the stuff had to dry out because it was so soaked.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been feeling well, I haven't put it away yet. I already been getting my ass reamed out though.
The old lady on you for
Everybody's on me about
it?
it. Even the dog gives me dirty looks.
Zed's offering to send the stickers to Cass.
Speaking of that, let's check and see what the old Cash App says. And then we'll check the old PayPal. Please enter your fingerprint. Oh, I didn't read.
Hello, A3S.
Let's see. All right. Now we're gonna. So let's see here. We're gonna go here. Edit. Do.
Hey, Mary, it's good to see you in. Somebody finally left the pen open, huh?
Hey, Mary.
I'm glad you made it out for a trot.
What's up, Rich? 83. So I will be home this weekend, and I will get everything finally shipped out that was supposed to go out last weekend.
With every shot so far, Culver.
Yeah, I just saw that he made a video. A3 made a video. Probably. Let's see, it's 9 o'clock now, so probably about I think it was like 7:15.
Yeah, I got the
I was getting
notification.
I was getting everything ready, so I was like, I didn't get the notification. I just saw that it was on there.
Yeah, I
I was
got
like,
the notification for it.
well, that's YouTube for me.
It only works when it wants to.
Which is almost never. It's the beat from the corned beef fabric.
See, and that's what we like about you, Mary. You're so delusional. It's just so entertaining.
William, what's happening?
Hey, hello, William.
Yeah, right. You take your medicine?
Oh.
Go take it.
Yeah,
It's in the Ziploc bag.
no, we won. Where'd you start? Where you all started it?
Which time?
Huh?
Oh, we didn't do that race yet. Ask Marie. Ooh, ooh, I see a fleck of shiny. So I use my Green Mountain Gold Trap. And then just because I was bored, I decided I threw the Bigfoot sluice right behind it. And then this is also the stuff from Kyle's Dream Mat, was it Adventure Sluice? This stuff is lots of black sands.
I thought you liked them like that.
I do. I think next week I might break into the might do the benzo, was it Unpossible bag? What is it right here? Is it? Yep, the Impossible Extended. I think this is what we might get into next week.
And you said you've done the double black diamond from GNS.
No, I haven't. I haven't done that yet. I did the kinky. I got 3/4 of a gram out of it and got pissed off at the last 1/4 gram. I actually sent somebody my 1/2 gram vial so they can have fun with it.
For somebody who wants to spend the time, it's exactly what it's supposed to be. The hardest pay dirt you can imagine.
Oh yeah. I see another fleck in there. Maybe a third.
Man, it must be that time of the year for Mary. She seems to be in heat. Chuck, the amount of gold you get depends on the pay dirt you buy. You can buy everything from a tiny bit to ounces at a time. It's all in how much you want to spend.
You can see at least the 2 flecks.
Usually you can from a good seller you can get a 70 to 90% ROI, return
Yep.
on investment.
I've never had a complaint on anybody I've bought from, or even won from.
You're probably like me. You've never bought or won from shady people.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll buy a bag from everybody, as long as, I haven't been warned not to.
Culver says he's got a guy who's quitting on his red clay dirt.
Really?
Come on. Tell him to boil it. He'll be fine.
Well, PA got that new diamond pan or whatever it is, the pyramid pan,
Yeah.
and he was having fun at the clay up there. I was running some of the clay through because with at least with the Green Mountain Gold Trap, you can run it. You can run anything through it except clay, obviously. It doesn't get broken up, but the same thing with my Bigfoot. I run anything through it. No, except some of the bigger stuff. I don't run that through there. There's not a classifying screen.
Well, hello, niece Jennifer. It's good to see you.
Hi, niece Jennifer.
Watch out.
Can't do it as good as his accent over there.
Not everybody is friendly. Actually, I haven't heard about any bad sellers recently.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been pretty quiet for bad sellers.
Just stay off eBay or Amazon.
Well, you heard Miller the other night. He was trolling eBay just looking for bad sellers, but I haven't seen him do any really bad ones lately either. He doesn't like wasting money on a bad seller, but he usually reviews them for the team.
Well, we do have some shiny in the pan. Two flex and two flea poops.
Hand that to your kid. Tell him that's for your $5.
Yeah, you can see the 4 pieces there.
Look, son, you won. Here's your gold.
But that was only literally, that was probably only about, between helping him and everything else, that was probably only 2 hours of runtime. Good, Kenny. I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see you do the full video.
Whose channel is it going to be on? PA's?
What's that?
The video. Whose channel?
Oh, I was talking to Kenny about the video he's making of a full video on the 40 pounds. The only person I think that has anything video from what we did would be Lester the Poor. Because he's the only one willing to get his phone wet. And I highly doubt that there's anything in the plus 10 out there. But Lester did say there is gold out there.
What phone do you use, Rich?
What?
What kind of phone do you use?
I've got the Galaxy 23 Ultra.
Yours is waterproof.
Yeah, but it was also in my pouch of my waders, and like I said, I was trying to get the kids set up and everything.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get anything, and by the time I had a chance to, it was just, It was definitely a no. Definitely a no-go.
I'm running a S21. That thing's been taking a beat, and I've had that. I think I'm coming up on 3 years. I am kind of surprised that they don't set brake cleaner on fire, though.
Who doesn't set brake clean on fire?
Cell phones. You're cleaning something, and then you realize that right behind what you're cleaning, your phone is sitting on the shelf.
Let's see here. All right. And
Later, ATS. Fairly Bill. That quote is from the Red Green Show. If the girls don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
yeah, that's for sure. All right, let's see what the.
How many spots you got filled up on that race?
Yeah, we only got 9 in there so far. And we got another one. So it looks like we should have enough to do it. I believe.
Rusted, hello.
I could type. What's up, Rusted?
William E says he sent in for
Who's that?
$20. William E.
Yep. Got him. Jeff's in there. Got one for Donna. Yeah. Can you get me another yellow top, please? Please. Thank you, Mr. Kyle. Update save list.
You need to teach him how to do that little bottle song from the Warriors movie. Warriors, come out to play. You seen that movie?
Nope.
He's got a beer bottle on 3 of his fingers, and when he taps them together, they bounce. Ding 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 ding. Give me a second. I'll see if I can link it.
Right, let's update the list. Save it. Click. Updating. Please wait. Thank you, Mr. Kyle. That would have been your toe. Would have been a nice drop. You drop that on there.
Here, click on that when you get a minute. What he does with the bottles. It's only 1 minute. Oh, the occasional outlaw has blessed us with his presence. Hello, outlaw. He should call in so we can see how dirty he looks after a hard day's work.
I saved it to watch later.
All right.
All right. PA knife.
Was that one he made?
This is Lester Laporte. Yeah, the knife. Yep.
That's good.
Oh yeah. Slices packages open real nice.
Where is he tonight? You didn't tell me you
I
were
don't
on?
know. Probably spent time with the old lady.
Yeah, it's about that time he usually comes out and plays.
Yeah, it's pretty close to it. Probably finishing up dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder how Remy's. I haven't seen him online.
Remy?
Yeah,
I don't know if he's gone to Alaska already or just getting ready for it or what, but he's
I
been
think
MIA
he's
for a couple
leaving
weeks.
sometime in April.
Okay. He might just be getting ready to leave.
Yeah. There we
Or
go.
playing with his bike while he can.
Yeah, well, I know he wanted to try and make it out to the first race, but he said wouldn't be able to because I think it was April 22nd. He's going to be leaving April 14th,
Yeah.
so he's not going to be able to make the first race at where the hell did he say he was going? I forget which raceway. And it's kind of a good thing because it was an open track day, open day. I'd be tempted to want to bring the car.
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
What the hell? You might as well run it. As long as you don't lose throttle halfway down the track, you'll be all right.
I know. I lost, and I couldn't tell you how many times I lost it going up to PAs, and I think I only got it about, I think only 4 times I lost it on the way back. And I found that as soon as you lose it, if you just lightly feather the throttle, it comes right back.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool.
Eagle I sent in on PayPal.
All right, so that button.
Oh, he put a little side note on it. He wanted to know if you could make it a 40-pound bag.
Didn't go through yet. See more activity.
Said it'll come up under Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even make it out for didn't make Swifty's his milestone giveaway.
I didn't catch it.
Yep. I missed it. I missed a lot of stuff.
Chef V, hello.
Chef V.
I catch what I can. I don't catch. I think you missed Gold Pan Suntan's 1K giveaway. He gave away decent gold.
Yeah, I missed that too.
Well, it didn't help my odds any.
I'm making up a little package for him because he sent me a shirt over and some stickers.
Yeah,
So I'm making him a little
I got
something.
you.
It's a nice shirt. It's nice and soft material.
I have one. I think I got one of the first. Actually, I did get the first. And that was just by a lucky default. He ordered all his own and he got one 2X shirt. And I got that. He said, what size you wear? 2X? Oh, I happen to have one right here. Sweet. So I got mine about a week before everybody else did.
Why is this not working? I haven't got it yet, Kenny.
Texas Donna's heading out to go herd some cats. She'll be back in a minute.
You take your medicine? So you're probably getting sleepy. You're getting very sleepy.
Oh, for sure, Chef V.
Oh no, nobody's upset. I'm upset. You know, I wish I could have made it. I was sick from basically Saturday night till last night, and I haven't been on watching any videos, anything till today.
Well, Mary, at least we're not pushing them into the ovens.
Hey, come on, Chinese food is good.
That's his homemade beer?
Yeah, that's Lester beer.
You ever made any of your own?
There we go. It came through. Nope. If I'm gonna try, I want to start with like an apple mead.
I heard if your house is full of drinkers, then it's fine. But if they're not, it'll stink up your whole house like beer pretty good. Just what I heard.
Update and save. All right, we'll give it 2 more minutes if anybody else wants to skip in the duck race. So yeah, Katie won the last one, and she gave it to Mary, the Mary benefit, and it's going to Pinger.
Nice.
It's going to him this weekend, along with a Thomas bag, and then I got a small pack going to go to Mary. A tree falls in the wood, and no woman hears it. Am I still at fault? Yes, guaranteed. Zach ass, bite me. It's only 8%. It's good. And I'm not usually a fan of the darker brews, but it's not really hoppy or anything, so.
I used to like them right around fall when they had the pumpkin beers for the year. I used to like most variations on those or the citrus ones.
All right. 1 more minute.
Chef V says, hold on. Give him a second.
All right.
He probably saw Mary was in chat and got disoriented with fear and has to come back to consciousness real quick. We know you have Outlaw.
No, I'm not a fan of German beer. Hell, I barely like Guinness. It's great in a car bomb, though. That German beer, ugh. My boss likes that stuff you could chew. Like the double IPAs and stuff like that. All that dark shit.
Yeah.
12% beers. He likes the flavor. I don't know why, but whatever.
Yeah, but you only got to chew on about 3 of those and you're pretty good for the night.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like my pint ciders. They're 6.9 in the pint. So they do you pretty good. Pabst PBR is pretty good. That's what my buddy drinks since he gave up Bud Light.
Read Outlaws. Then Outlaws. No, the next one down. The challenge has been issued, Mary. Dust off your hooves and get out here with your sparring partner.
All right. We'll take that ticker down. Let's edit. Let's put Chef V in there.
Did Chef V, did it come through on Chef V?
Yes, it did.
Alan's going to see if he can send you some English beer.
Well, I mean, I'll try, any beer.
That's a Doberman, Joseph. A big, scary, scaredy cat Doberman. Hates people, hates animals, scared to death of anything else.
All right, chat. We need to know how long and how many shuffles.
27 shuffles.
Yeah, no.
What you asked?
You're not in chat, though. Nope, no 74. 1 through 10. 0 through 10. We'll put it that way for shuffles.
Whoa. You can't change the rules after you already set up the challenge.
Sure I can. Because you didn't get in there yet.
You said how many shuffles? And that means it's an open challenge. No, Chef, I don't drink anymore.
Well, I guess 3 have it in the shuffles. So how many minutes?
Outlaw looks like he's got a little tan going on. More like a sunburn. More like a sunburn that's going to be a sunburn from hell by the end of the week, but it looks like he's been getting some sun.
Yeah, look at it. He's red in the face.
Yeah, I had to spend a couple of days upstairs getting everything lined up for our crane hoist. Upstairs means up on the top side on the roof, laying out curbs for big RTU units and exhaust fans for the school. Pretty cool stuff.
Well, did the hikes look any different after you quit doing them for a year?
No, everything's the same. I just didn't want to dive into it as fast as I did, but it's like old hat. Like the guy came running across with the big full set of city stamp drawings. You know what I mean? The whole set of blueprints, everything, MEPs, all that stuff. I was like, whoa, dude. Slow down. Let's walk the job and slow down a little bit. Good times, though.
Everybody take a look.
Yeah, it's all fun.
Make sure you're in there.
Hello, PA. I know nobody mentioned you.
I did.
Zed's passing the collection plate for Outlaw's beard.
No more beard. And got all my hair cut off, too, because I don't know, that first couple of days I felt like I was just a touch dragging or a little bit of drag. So I thought, man, just for aerodynamics alone, I'm going to get a haircut and shave my beard off. And I felt much quicker the last couple of days, too.
I know a gang that has that philosophy, too, when they're really ready to get at it. They shave everything.
Oh, I just do it for, like I said, aerodynamics. And, when I get up in the bar joist or I've got tools going, I don't want anything, short sleeves, jeans, my boots, safety glasses, no hair, no beard in the way, no nothing. Plus it gets itchy. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So Jack's been doing great. My dog, Cass, asked about Jack.
Wait a minute. Go back one page. Grinch. All right, down here in this little like scroll thing where it has the snail with slow. Can you click on that other one and make it fast? Ooh,
Yeah,
what's that do?
we'll find out.
Maybe we'll get some crackhead snails. Chef, we don't know. We're just hanging out, man. You should call in.
Hi, Dan. My dog
saying?
cries. My dog cries and goes down and goes full belly when I come home. He just cries. But the old man can still hold it for 9 or 10 hours because he's done good protecting the house. No accidents. Good boy.
Make sure everybody can see it.
Thank you. Thanks for asking, Cass. Jack's awesome. Hey, Dan. Zed.
And they're off. Yeah, they're moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zed
Like
says
they
he's
did a
going to
few
do a
lines.
face reveal soon and ask for Mary's hand. Give me ball. Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't. I have no say. Now the ladies, you ask the ladies. I don't care if you shave your head.
I actually go stay away from the Ring cameras. I went with the Eufy ones because if you don't store anything on the cloud, then the government can't legally just open your files and look at them without a warrant. They have to have a warrant if you store it locally. But if you store it in the cloud, they can do it.
You said you're using the Uffies?
Yeah, the Eufy, but I don't have it. I don't pay for this cloud storage because I don't agree to their terms of cloud storage.
Yeah, neither do I. I run the Uffie for I call it an Uffie, but I run the Uffie for my porch floodlight camera. It's actually pretty bright light.
Yeah. Was it the 3 heads with the rotating one?
No, I think mine's only the 2.
No, I got the 3 where it's got the auto tracking head on it, so it follows you throughout the whole driveway. It's got 340 degree of view.
You guys can't see it good, but I mean you can zoom on them really good.
Oh yeah.
All
I got
setting.
the was it 380 base, so I did the upgraded base.
Yeah, mine's only the 2 lights.
I've got the 300 base here. I have no use for it. Oop,
Hey, Diver says we got cocaine snails going on. Well, absolutely, man.
Roofy. they're jacked. Yeah, they're on some kind of amphetamine. They're meth snails. Oh, and here they go back. Let's see what we got. TikTok, TikTok. Who we got coming up? We got Kyle up front, and Kenny. And we got Outlaw sneaking up. We got Alan Curry. We got. Holy shit! Bam!
Alan tripped me at the end. You see that shit?
Holy crap!
Look at his veins.
Dude, that was a great race, man.
Wow!
Cass was there and Chef V, a couple of Chef V's there.
Wait till it catches up for everybody on the YouTube side. Jesus.
Good job, Alan. Chef V.
That made it a little funner.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
look who it is. Remy.
Remy,
What's
we
up,
were wondering
everybody?
No kidding, Alan. Where the hell did that come from? That thing was on like super meth.
Whenever you look at a screen and you see options, just randomly click on them and see what they do.
Holy shit. That was fucking cool.
Did Donna finish Dead Ass last? Oh,
I have it right here. Do I? It is. Who got?
she called it. She
Alan
thought-
finished last.
Oh man, he had it on
First
both.
and last. Chef V second and third. Cass fourth. Kenny fifth. Kyle sixth. Here, let's just share it. Where did it go? Everybody else can see where they get placed.
T-Rap, what's up, brother?
T-Rap. Here we go.
Swamp Dog, hello.
Welcome back, Swamp Dog.
What's up, dog?
Well, how have you been, Remy? We've been wondering about you for the last week and a half.
Just been kind of overworked mentally. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on over here, getting ready to go to Alaska, so kind of stressed out. You got a lot of too much stuff going on, and you know, you need to be doing something, but you start getting a little stressed out, and the anxiety goes, and you're like, heck, I'm just gonna sit here. Like there's too much to do, and you don't want to get up.
What's up, T-Rap?
Tell us the truth. Mary was stalking you on YouTube, wasn't she? Hovering around,
Dave.
hovering around on a broom, you know, everywhere you seem to be. It's like, wow, this place is clean. Why, hello, Mary.
Congratulations, Alan.
I don't even have chat up. I'll have to boot the laptop. Maybe Uncle Sam or whoever was hacking into my Wi-Fi here will leave me alone tonight, so it'll stop skipping.
So, PA, we found 4 flex total. In the limit of what, 2 hours? If that. Because you got to figure setup time of Kyle, setup time, me, building the dam. Or at least the, you know.
You got out. You got out, didn't you? You had some outside time?
Yes. We had about 2 hours of time, maybe.
Did you go to
Considering with
PA
the rain
or
and
something?
the landowner, and we had an issue with the landowner and the rain. It was pouring, but I had the gold trap out, and wasn't sure if I had it all. You know, it was giving me a bit of issues. I couldn't get exactly enough flow, so I put the Bigfoot sluice underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was more than enough flow for that, but it was iffy on the gold trap. But yeah, 4 flex for 2 hours considering. Hey, I was happy.
It does suck when you show up and you haven't figured out where a good spot is to set up.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of you guys will see me down at the river when you go with me. If we went there the first time and I'm sitting down there for an hour, 2 hours plus, and I'm there building a dam or something, it's worth it because I'm gonna go back. You know.
Yeah. I didn't even bother prospecting. You know, Lester's told me what to look for in the areas and stuff, and so I just went to town.
Did you read Joseph's? Sorry.
What Joseph say? Let's see it. Let's see it.
John, I'm gonna drop into chat for a few before I crash. I gotta get some rest, man. Get up early. I go get my pipe in the air tomorrow.
Oh, hey, how is it going at work?
It's good, man. Old hat, you know.
Kicking your butt yet?
No.
That's good.
Nope, I'd been getting myself in some shape before I went skiing and snowmobiling because I knew if I went up there not somewhat prepared, that mountain will get you. So the work, man, is no big deal. But yeah, it's all like they said it would, man. My both my checks are good from the international and the contractor I work for, and they're all hitting. So I'm like, shit, I'll keep this up for a while.
And no responsibility
Let
besides
me
getting
hold
the
on
work
to one of
done.
those for you, Outlaw.
Pardon?
Let me hold on to one of those for you.
What do you want to hold on to?
I'll hold on to one of those checks for you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the spiral pipe. But I got lifts to do that, man. I'm working off of scissor lifts and everything I'm putting in the air. I crank up with the lift and I drive around and I'm hanging it with aircraft cable. And if you can read a tape and use your hand tools,
Yeah,
and can
you
think,
got sick?
think on your feet, man. It's not too bad of work, especially a good job site like that. The carpenter crew is good. The electrician's a good crew. Iron workers are a good crew, and us, the sheet metal workers, we're doing the HVAC. All good crews.
Wait, oh, look.
Mary, I read blueprints and drawings and make sense of it.
Oh, I
What
was
happened?
an as-built today for, the septic system and everything and we're going through it. And I'm like, who the hell made this as-built?
Yeah,
They couldn't even mark the pipes. They couldn't, they marked. I was like, Jesus. I'm like, this is horrible.
Free scores.
Oh, it was horrible. And really, the job was done in 2022. I'm like, this is a horrible as-built.
It's 2020 plus, it is COVID employees.
Man, I do one. Let me tell you, I do like a blueprint, So you're sitting there, you got all your measurements. I take 3 points of measure off of, off the buildings, fixed points, so I can measure off there, so you can get exact. And I draw exactly where the pipes are, not show
And
the
he
pipe in the
and
middle
he
of the
does
house.
it in a napkin on his glove box.
I could do it better with a napkin than they did.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
All
I'm
right, Jeff,
awesome.
thanks for coming up, brother. You go get ready for work and everything.
You look tired, man. Go sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep it off.
a little bit of sunburn might be getting to you too.
and Zach, no offense, you don't have the right measurements. Be holding my check, dude.
I
I think he's behind in chat.
think he is too. I think he might have us muted.
No, Cass reminded me. She said I didn't answer you. I changed the subject.
I read it.
Remy, that you with the other camera?
Boom. That's how quick you can be gone.
All right.
That's how quick you can
Making
come
sure.
back.
That's me.
Man, look at that. How many cameras you got, dude?
You can't tell everybody where they're all hid.
Right on, man. Right.
It's like Fort Knox up in here, bro. I deadass have one on every corner of the building, dude. 24 live feed, bro.
What's up, Katie?
I had to get on the laptop so I can see everybody running their mouth over in the comments.
And Brad. What's up, Brad? Hey, you guys. I don't know if you saw that short I put up last night, but so I crash out, normal time, try to get to bed by sleep 9:30 or 10, get 7 hours, get up around 5:30. Well, at midnight, I wake up. I think I'm under fire by Antifa or somebody got in the neighborhood and we're under fire and Jack's going off. Dude, it was a hailstorm, pop-up, blow-up storm that just unleashed lightning and thunder and hail and just was shredding this neighborhood. I'm out on my back deck taking that video last night, and it was just getting after it, man. Any bigger hail, I was certain these windows were going to shatter at any time. It was just getting it. Midnight.
But those are the storms that you're just like standing there and you're like, what the? Oh man, you just stand there and watch. Everything's getting trashed outside, and you're like, dude.
Man, so the trees all through the neighborhood, I was like, because I was looking for damage and stuff, and driving around today, I saw that a lot of trees and limbs down and stuff shredded. But what happened was that storm ended, got him calmed down, got back to bed, and at 1 o'clock, another hailstorm, another huge supercell rolls right through and just trains right through the same area. It was one of those nights.
Yeah, I've only got to see one big hailstorm like that.
How big was the hail?
It was pea size to some dime and maybe nickel size.
Oh,
But I went
Jesus,
out on the
that's
deck and
not-
got a handful after I shot that video, and I was solid. I was like,
Yeah, to
man, if
most
you
people,
watch
that's pretty scary.
go to my
when you
channel
live.
and look at that short, man. I've got two. One of the big lightning strike I caught and the thunder, and then the one video of the hail on the back deck. I mean, it wasn't baseball size, but I haven't seen a storm like that come through in a while, and it was rattling the house, man.
I got
yeah,
caught in one when I was a kid, and I remember it was so bad my mom had to pull underneath the tree. It was like golf ball size. That was like probably mid to early 90s.
Right.
But we had golf ball size pieces coming down. Like they cracked my mom's window and everything, dude. We had to hit underneath this tree that was on the side of the road that just overhang into the street. She tried pulling underneath it as best she could. But them things were coming down sideways, bud. You weren't getting away from them. They're pretty
Right.
scary, man.
Well, yeah, that's a storm that, like, we were under a tornado watch. A lot of times what comes along with hail, when you have that type of storm that's producing hail that intense, a lot of times the tornadoes are coming with it and vice versa.
Yeah, we have mountains up where that happened. So we were just getting the really high wind and the weather from it. We just don't have a flat enough open spot for that wind to start gathering speed. Joseph Knowlton, that was actually in Fort Edward. I mean, it was South Glens Falls. It was still Tri-County area and whatnot, but that was I was literally turning the bend right on the south side of Fort Edward, the village of Fort Edward, headed out to Argyle. And we got right in there. There's that like yellow house on the corner where they used to have like these old Subaru Brats parked outside. But like right there was this big tree we tried parking under, and boy, was it bad that day. We never seen hail that big up there like that. Like I said, we're up in the mountains a little bit. We don't get it big like that very often. But it's like scary, dude. You're standing there watching, and eventually you just throw your hands up like, what the heck am I gonna do? It's gonna do what it's gonna do. And that stuff comes down, bro. Like that stuff's coming down.
Never had grapefruit size.
Grapefruit?
Yeah,
That'd be
dangerous situation, man. Donna.
That'll kill you. That'll kill you. You walk out in that.
Damn right.
Seriously, you will die if you walk out in something like that.
Biggest I ever had was like a nickel.
That still hurts. Boy,
I was
those
in the
hurt.
truck driving.
We used to run out and that stuff though when it was like that when we were kids. We're like, yeah.
When I was a kid, it was only like maybe dime size, the biggest then, but never,
It stings. Hey, it stings. Last night I went out on the back deck. I'm like, I'm gonna film this live, and I was like, fuck, that stings. So I went back in, and just went through the door, the storm door, and filmed it. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah. Oh man, we were a little stupid when we were younger. We'd run right out there in it. We'd go get on our bike and think it was funny, like getting pelted with it. We're like, ha ha.
Yep.
Now, dude, I'd be like, stand out there. Oh, I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Till one dots your eye, right? When you're young, it's all fun and games till one dots your eye.
We bounce back so much quicker than back then. I got arthritis and crap now. I don't feel the same no more. It takes a while. And then when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
healed up, that pain still doesn't like fully go away. Like it's there to stay. Yeah, that was
Joseph
probably a
Milton.
summer storm too, Joe.
Springtime here in northern Missouri. I'm in Tornado Alley. I think it's going to be one of those years too, where it's just going to be nuts.
I thought you were down in Tornado Alley.
Yep. Yep. My dog Jack and I are tornado chasers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
It's that time of year.
I just remember you bringing up that you heard me talking over on Cycle Drag. It's like occasional outlaw, like, oh yeah, that's that dude who noticed me over there chatting with Jack. He was just down there to Daytona, hanging down there at Daytona.
I'm not gone, Zed. I'm not that tired.
Rather have 12 months.
I panicked too, Donna. Water falling from the sky just ain't right.
We got over an inch and a half of rain with that storm. Other than the hail, an inch and a half of rain too.
Yeah, we get an inch and a half of rain in a day here. Oh man,
Flash flood.
It's bad but fun.
That's got to be crazy up by you, Zaxon. You guys got like a lot of sand up there too, right?
Well, it's not sand's not the problem.
Well, it's movie set sand. It's kind of fake sand. It's not the real stuff. It's movie set stuff, but still.
the clays and the muds and the rocks are where it's the problem. Sand's real absorbent. It just flows. But none of our terrain is moist to absorb water very fast. So you'll watch a dry river bottom or a dry, wash go to a 4-foot high rager, and 30 minutes later it's back down to a trickle.
I didn't know if it was like a white sand, like sandbox kind of crap or not.
We got everything from blow sand to just straight rock.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying if it was like sandy up there and you guys had bad water, I could see why you get a lot of flash floods. This stuff doesn't hold together for shit.
No, all the sand's in its appropriate places. The flash floods are off of the regular soil because it just doesn't soak in.
Hi, Loretta.
Hi. How you doing, Loretta?
Toe is here for you, Outlaw.
Who's Toe?
Oh, they love you.
That's too funny.
You getting love, dude.
I don't know.
That's got to be Donna. She's chasing you.
Donna having fun? Nah.
Got to be Donna having fun. Let's see. Toe, 26 subscribers. They got cat videos.
So it's probably my dog Jack. He's the star. Come on, Jackie.
Go over there, chill. Oh, look, he looked. He picked his head up. A good pupper dog over in the corner, laying down.
That's his spot. He's got a blanket over there. He just likes that spot.
Look, your little shadow hanging out.
Looks vaguely like a young pit bull, but I don't think so.
No, Jack's a lab mix of I don't know what. I got him.
No, damn it. I'm talking the Toe channel. I know your dog's a pit bull.
It's a Toe channel. Gee.
What did Toe
It's
channel?
Zed. Cass said it's Zed. Toe is Zed.
Is Toe Zed? Then I just saw Zed's face.
Yeah, there's Zed.
Good to see
is Zed the one
Loretta.
that timed him out? Yeah.
Who timed who out? What did I miss?
Zed timed himself out on his on his other channel. Hold on.
Put your own ass in timeout, dude.
That is funny.
Give me just a second. I'll link a picture of Zed getting his haircut by his kid.
No.
What?
Who the heck is?
Toe? Somebody said Toe is Zed.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I thought Cass was cutting it up. Maybe it was somebody else.
Geez, everybody trying to hit me up on Messenger when I hit the live streams.
Toe was timed out by Zed's place.
For 600 seconds.
I plead the fifth.
All right. I'm trying to do a dinner order here.
Donna.
Oh, I just saw where Cass said it's Zed. I thought that she was saying Toe was Zed. No, I got you, Cass.
That's right. There's a picture. There's Zed getting his hair cut by his kid.
8 years ago.
What are you implying? He has less hair now?
I do.
My hair's getting thin.
Oh,
It happens, man.
I'm going to dip out in the background here for a second. Let me take this call.
Yeah. Donna.
What the heck happened now?
What are you losing it over there, Wrench?
Oh yeah, I was gonna let Jack out and get ready to crash. I forgot.
It's got to be pretty late over there for you.
It's 9 o'clock. It's not terrible. And tomorrow's Friday.
Why, Mary? Did you start losing your hair after you ate 20 kids too?
Did you say she ate 20 kids?
Yeah, Mary. Mary likes to push them in the oven. Here, come here. Come take look at what's in my oven. Now you're mine.
Yeah, the real fun comes next week. I always love Crane Day where they pull up the big crane and we get on there, rig everything up and get ready to hoist. And you got to put it on a gnat's ass. I mean, you got to drop these big, huge units. Sometimes we use helicopters, but these aren't that huge, so we'll use the big crane. But you got to cable those things over and put them right on that curb, and the supply, the return, compressors, all that stuff has to line up and be right on the gnat's ass. Got to be perfect.
When they've redone the schools around here, which apparently they do about every 5 or 8 years,
All got new rooftop units.
they all get new rooftop units. But what they do is they stage them all on the field.
Yep.
And they'll use a helicopter, and they just got like 2 or 3 crews of guys on 2 or 3 sets of buildings. And then the helicopter just goes continuously, picks one up, sets one down, picks one up, sets one down, picks one up, sets one down. And the guys get it just mounted enough to where they can run along to the next one. And they'll do that for several hours straight.
So we've done that plenty of time. All day flies, we call them. Like when you're doing a big Lowe's or Home Depot and they might have 20 units on the roof, you know. I got some great stories on helicopter hoists that stuff gets a little crazy once in a while, depending on the conditions that you're trying to fly the helicopter in, you know, and things like that. But I've seen a couple of close calls with those helicopters. Nonetheless, it's a lot of fun, and a lot of days it's like playing with your toys as a little boy and getting paid to do it. That's a good dog.
Sometimes. Thinking about renaming it Mary, because it can be a real pain in the ass sometimes too.
That was a reincarnation.
Later, Tater. Good night, Loretta.
Mary. Come here, Mary. Oh, good Mary. You want your ball, Mary? Mary, you want the ball? Go get it, Mary. Yeah, she likes that name. I think I'll rename it Mary.
Yeah, they came at me all crazy that first couple of days too. Like I said, that superintendent come running over with a big old set of city stamp drawings, the whole set. I had to slow his roll. I was like, dude, hold on, man. I'm not looking at a damn set of blueprints today. I'm really here just to assist and help. I'm not here to look at drawings and.
Well, that's what you're hired as, is laborer, right?
Oh, no, no, no. We're union sheet metal workers, laborers. Come on, man. Those guys are like $40 an hour guys. Now we do the HVAC. We're the mechanical contractors. We do all the exhaust, HVAC, kitchen hoods, all the grease duct, all that stuff. That was another thing. They said, hey, we got grease duct.
I thought you were going back as just an Indian, not the chief.
Yeah, I'm just a journeyman that's going to help with the installs and, help with the hoisting and all that, make sure everything goes right, but not a ton of thinking.
Exactly. So why are they coming at you with blueprints?
Right. Well, because some of them aren't so sharp yet and they want second opinions. And I'm like, whoa, man, you better call the office or get somebody that cares. Of course, I'm just messing with them and just having fun, But the guy that's running the job's like 35 years old. And he's still learning. But really, it was the job superintendent for J.E. Dunn. I was like, hey, dude, you need to talk to that kid over there. He's running the job. I didn't come here to do no thinking.
35 ain't a kid, outlaw.
Loretta, how you doing? Oh, take care. Drive safe. Don't watch a reincarnation.
35 is, let's see, that's young enough to be my son, so I call him a kid.
So do they have an old man nickname for you yet, or are they taking it easy on that for the first week?
No. They don't ever say anything like that because, man, I work circles around folks. Nope.
Yo, guys,
That's a
I'm
good guy.
gonna have to get off the phone. I got some adult talk to do to a 17-year-old who's pregnant.
Oh, well,
Good luck.
Oh yeah, good luck. Yeah, I know.
be patient.
I've been there with friends with their
We're gonna
kids.
put the damn slipper up. We're gonna handle it like we do. You know what I'm saying?
Slipper? Want a block of wood?
Well, you can't smack them around no more. You'll end up in jail.
It depends.
Just don't leave marks. Don't leave Max.
You get caught.
Exactly. Don't leave
It's
marks.
only illegal if you get caught. All right, y'all. You have a good night. It's good seeing you guys. I gotta take
Good luck.
off.
Later, Remy.
All right, bye.
Zach, you reading Cass?
Cass?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she said the dog would say the same thing about me.
I thought that was kind of funny too, because dog probably would.
I think
You're
the
all
dog's-
right sometimes.
I don't care what the dog thinks. It doesn't have thumbs and it can't order off the internet. So what it thinks doesn't matter.
Man, I hadn't been in the city in over a year. So I drove into the city and I'm coming down I-35 across the big suspension bridge leading into North Kansas City. And there's this huge stadium built on the River Park area, and it's the Kansas City Current women's soccer team stadium. Man, it was fat. And I was like, holy shit, it's a beautiful stadium. But I'm like, man, they put that up in a little over a year because there was no sign of it, when I was running the city, at work. I don't go there rarely other than work. But, yeah, city's changing.
In my opinion, soccer is going to be the next big sport in America. The baseball guys ruined it with the strike in the early 90s. They ruined themselves and they've never recovered.
No way.
The football guys are ruining themselves now. The younger generation's just not getting into it. And there's so many game stoppages. Soccer is live action.
Well, it's not really though. So NFL, baseball, golf, they'll always be bigger than soccer. Soccer would be fun if you could tackle or something, but soccer's kind of, I don't know.
Soccer's not a contact sport unless you're playing like the Portuguese or something.
Yeah, well, it should be. It'd be funner if they could either use their hands or
I did
you
that when I
know,
was his age. I was, 13. I was all right. Soccer. I enjoyed it.
you should be
I
able to
was,
scoop the ball up off the ground when it's in the little box if you want and dive into the net.
Yeah,
If
but
they
you
would
got
do
to.
stuff like that, and somebody should be able to come and body block you from doing that. So if they would do that, I think you'd draw a bigger crowd other than 15-year-old girls.
But what, what you have to realize is most of your youngers don't have the time for 20 timeouts and every play takes 5 minutes with foosball. Hang on a second. Let me grab this call.
They need to learn patience.
hmm
Now you're talking, Zed, rugby. So they built this stadium, and then on the news the other night I saw where it's $50 parking, more than the Super Bowl champion Chiefs stadium parking at Arrowhead, and there's no tailgating. Man, they're not going to do well. You're already trying to sell a sport, and I don't want to say this in a cruel way, but really, man, they just don't draw a lot of, you're not going to have a 30, 40,000 seat event, but man, charging $50 for parking and no tailgating, you'll never draw a guy like me to even come check it out, where maybe I might, just go have a look and see if I like the action or the atmosphere of the arena. At the very least, watching the girls run around and knock each other down trying to kick a goal. But if you're going to charge $50 parking, or you got to ride the tram in and there's no tailgating, man, you're only going to get the crowd you got already. Probably you're not going to draw in, like I said, folks like me. You need to watch the women's soccer. They slam each other and trip, LO, and they remember if you get. So I was watching some highlights one day and saw some video on, what's her name? Lehman or something. Yeah, and where she had got knocked down or done dirty and turned around and kicked the ball in the face of another girl. I was like, there's some soccer trying to get exciting. It was from the girls, too. I do think they did one thing really smart with that women's soccer stadium. It looked like the seating might be between, I don't know, 7 to 9, 10,000 seating. So they'll probably be able to fill that up to where it's not like you built this huge stadium and it looks like it's empty all the time, like WNBA, where women killed the WNBA. You
Joseph,
got a 35, 40,000 seat arena and 4,000 people show up. Man, promoter's losing his ass on that deal.
for me, it's just as far as that Joseph goes, is the people that do it and expect others to pay for it. That's what gets me.
Right. AU diver, right? Women's beach volleyball. I think that's actually, if I'm not mistaken, Summer Olympics for the last few years. Summer Olympics coming this summer. I love women's beach volleyball.
Oh yeah.
Mary said AU likes to watch boobs bounce.
Who
Yeah, they're
doesn't?
not really known for their boobs.
Tops, bottoms, hey, it's all good.
It's the bottoms.
I could care less. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm just letting Mary know. What show was it where, oh, I better not say anything. I better not.
All right.
There's Mega Dog David. Hey, David.
Should go. Well, I mean, yelling and screaming, I mean, to a certain point, I mean, you can't go overboard because obviously there's nothing you can do to, you know, what's done is done. Mega Dog! How's work going?
So he's a hockey guy, David. You know, I think I think he might be reffing or something or calling a hockey game tonight.
Oh, thought he was working. Well,
Yep.
it could be working.
Yeah, no Freedom Fest for me this year. I can already see that.
Oh, come on, Jeff.
I just don't see it happening. But I won't completely rule it out just yet because it is only the middle of March. Oh, Mega Dog score keep and clock, even better. Don't have to be out there on the ice.
Try this out. Mix it up good. You know,
Mega Dog, Donna got all that stuff you sent. You're what? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
so because we're gonna send that to Alan over the pond.
Man, what if? So I got to go back. What did I do with Zed or Zed? I must have pissed him off something. I don't get to see his messages. He keeps erasing them. It's like he'll put something up, then retract it.
Oh, if you watch the StreamYard side, you see everything, no matter what you delete.
Yeah, I'm on the StreamYard side.
Oh, you just got home from work.
You can't judge a human on whether or not they have a beard or not.
Eh,
Zed said he was all right with me till I shaved. Man, that don't mean nothing. That don't change who I am.
well, you didn't have a big old beard, so you know.
Nah, it's just my November through February scruff that I normally do, and then I shave it off because I do a lot of sports and driving in that car at that road course, man, when it's 80 degrees out, man, long hair and a beard under the helmet, I was like, screw it. In the summertime, I got to be aerodynamic.
Well, the hair problem, I don't have that. You know, I just get it where it comes out the sides here, and I end up with wings.
Yeah.
You know, where it wants to fly away. That's about it. I used to have long hair.
I look funny as hell now. I've always looked like this, dude.
My kid's over here saying reverse mohawk. Hit him with this block of wood.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say knife.
Oh, man.
I can use the wood end of the knife too.
No.
Just the wood end.
I got a brush.
I'm not here to look good, Zed. I'm here to have fun. And I want to look funny because that helps you be funny.
Yes, I looked up from my brush.
Cass, if we shave our legs, do our legs look younger? I would say probably.
A hell of a lot better than Sasquatch.
No worries, Cass. You're a goddess. And I'm just going to call it like I see it, I suppose, because I know David pretty well by this point, and he's turned me on to a lot of good rock and roll and symphonic metal that are led by women. And one of those wild, fire-headed, red-haired girls, I forget which band, I think has a resemblance to Cass with all that hair. And I think David saw that. Yes, tell me she looks like, David, tell me the name of the band. She has a resemblance to that redhead that sings for, what band was it? David might know, he knows that stuff off the top of his head.
Luckily, mine grows, like this instead of all out on the sides and stuff. I mean, yeah, that'd probably get hot if it all grew out like that.
Thank you, David. There's no way I would ever shave anything but my face. Who said? Okay. I've heard of like guys doing it though, like maybe swimmers or something, was it? That just shave themselves complete for guys to do that. Hey, every 0.0001 seconds, I guess, matters.
I mean, I could see doing it for a sport and stuff like that, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, Cass has got it made.
Cass hair on my legs is invisible. I have a superpower. Not with a razor, Brad. Only the
Yeah,
razor.
for sure.
I have an assistant that takes care of that part of it, Brad. She's paid well. Zed shaved it all. Mary, I didn't shave my butt. It was a crazy biker chick with a fetish that did it. It wasn't my idea. I didn't have the razor in my hand.
Works great.
That's called a hooker. That's right. That's what I said. I remember this girl that I was with for a few years. We had a pretty good relationship for a lot of years till we kind of grew apart. But we'd be at the grocery store or something. My nickname for her was Hooker. But I'd be like, "Hey, Hooker, we need any milk?" And people would look, and she'd get embarrassed, and it was the funniest thing, man. Oh, it's so funny. Hey, Hooker. I don't
I've
care
heard
where
that
we
one
were,
before. People doing that.
anywhere we were. I'd be like, "Hey, Hooker." But she was so cool, she'd play it off, real nice, real good. She'd get embarrassed at first, but after a while, we started having fun with it. She'd be like, "What?" Oh, I must have told Donna that story. No, that's a different girl. I dated a painter chick that did the leather football. It's called a faux finish up here in my office. It's like an old 1930s football helmet. And she painted my kitchen downstairs in an Italian paint faux called burnt something, but it's red, deep dark red with like a burnt ember inlay to it. Nope, different chick. I probably ought to
Just
go.
I'm doing all the stuff for him.
Thomas, what's up, brother?
Thomas, he must just be getting home from work. 6:30 for him.
Yeah, it's still rather early out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chest hair is the worst. There's no way. What's man, the chat gets so hilarious sometimes, man.
eyebrows just make people laugh. Yes and no, Joseph. Yes and no. All depends on how the previous one was.
Joseph, I don't have a lot of I'm pretty much alone most of the time. Unless I'm not, but most of the time it's just me and Jack. Man, I don't mind it, man. I know a lot of folks can't do it. I see in the chat here. I don't know. I guess it's no big deal to me. I know a lot of people, like my brother told me once, if anything happened between him and his wife and he didn't have her and he was just all alone like I am most of the time, he said he'd go nuts. I'm like, man, it don't bother me.
Cooking does have to be tough because usually when you cook, you're cooking for, I'm so used to cooking for so many people.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned to, just break it down and throw a ton of stuff in the freezer to where I'm just pulling out one steak at a time or a pork chop, pizza, whatever. Try not to waste a bunch of stuff.
Steak.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Remy.
Hell yeah. Have to yell at some young children. Young, dumb, and full of.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Jeez, oh man.
So people make
it's a
their
little
life
scary.
choices.
It's a little scary when you got kids that young making fucking kids, and then they're like, hit the snaggle smile on their face, like, you're gonna be an uncle. Oh yeah, real cute. You don't even know how to take care of yourself. You're creating another life. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cass. That's cooking for, 4 or 5, 6 people. And then, trying to cook for yourself only. Forget it.
I don't like cooking a ton. I cook.
Well, when I cook, I make plenty for everybody, but it's stuff that I like, so I really don't mind if I have to have leftovers for a couple days.
Yeah. Well, it's more like the dishes and the time involved in the cooking meals when I cook.
I hate doing dishes.
Because
hate it.
I go in, I've got like, you got to make your sauces and stuff. And I go in when I'm making my stuff for people because I like to actually go and make it like my grandmother would from scratch as best as possible.
Yeah, boiled toast.
Yeah.
I used to work at a bar. I cooked there, and I loved it. I just hate doing dishes.
Yeah, I
I'll
hate
cook.
the cleanup.
Yeah, I cook and I say, okay, someone's turn to clean up.
Yep,
Not me.
exactly. Exactly. I cooked. One of you guys take care of it. I don't care
Or if
who
I
you
buy,
can fight
same
over
thing
it.
as
I
if
don't
I
care.
buy dinner. Same thing. All right, I'm done. Clean up.
Well, you're the man in the house. It should be that way. If you made dinner, yeah. But it's the same way around when it goes to Laura and she's making dinner. I'm like, all right, get the heck away from the sink. You cooked. My turn. Move out of the way. Get out of the kitchen.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Give me it now.
Yeah, I went from, cooking for 5 to just me, and it seems like a flip of a switch, over a short period of time. But I'm not, man, Brad, screw that. I'm not starving unless I have to. And I don't have to yet.
Cold pizza's banging.
Yeah.
That and a glass of milk is the best breakfast ever.
No. I don't mind room temperature pizza, ice cold. I mean, you got to be drunk coming home from the bar for that.
The profile, the taste profile changes the temperature.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a pizza stone in the oven, so I mean, I'll heat that thing up, and you know, I'll heat my pizza up that way, so it tastes, just like going to a pizza place, and where they have the pre-done slices and you just throw them in there.
I hate to break it to you, Joseph. Sandwiches were made for all men. That's not just a special one person thing. All men deserve sandwiches. That's what they made women for. Sandwich makers.
Oh. No, I'd rather make my own sandwich.
All right,
I'd
you're
rather-
busted, dude. You're freaking busted, dude.
Nobody
Toe,
makes my sandwich right.
toe is Zed. Toe is Zed. Pull my finger out.
Pull my finger.
That's
I'm just trying to
Zed.
figure out how I'm subscribed to them already.
That's Zed.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
that's-
a good roast beef sandwich or something. Those sandwiches are awesome.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a roadkill sandwich. Jeez.
I could do that, Cass. Heat them up, throw them in there, and drain out most of the juice. Throw a bunch of butter in there and heat them up. Green beans are
Man,
good.
if I had I'd have to have a chunk of meat to go with those beans. I don't know if I could just do the beans.
Oh, you know what sandwich really makes me? Oh, dude, I want a freaking Reuben right now. Oh, dude.
You know what? Try putting just a little tiny couple drips of hot sauce on it.
I never did that before. No.
Try, when you get your Thousand Island, ask for extra Thousand Island, and then just take a couple drips all over the sandwich. Not a lot, just enough to give it a little different taste. And let me tell you, oh, I love it.
Joseph said he had a Reuben wrap tonight. You ate a Reuben wrap and a foot-long roast beef? Where'd you put it?
I'm not
Hopefully you didn't get it
subscribed to
from Subway.
Toe, or I didn't catch it.
Spinach
Cass.
with vinegar.
That sounds freaking gnarly gross.
I didn't go there.
That's why nobody want to arm wrestle Mary.
No shit.
She's Popeye in a bad day.
If the forearms don't get you, the vinegar will.
Hey, I keep a bottle of red wine vinegar in my lunchbox.
That's a
You can never
bitter,
get enough
that's
vinegar
bitter
on a sandwich.
Popeye right there. Popeye on a bad day. It's one of those days he
What's
kicks
that
the can back and he doesn't have that. Ooh, supercharge. He's more mad than anything from eating it.
I like the Family Guy did that thing they did with Popeye. When the doctor's in there, he's like, "Yeah, you have giant tumors on your forearms. That's not normal." I just,
Right.
oh, you idiot! And your speech, you had a stroke quite a few years ago. You're
Finger plates.
lucky to be alive.
What cat? How you doing, Texas Donna? I hope you're doing all right down there.
I can't.
No, it's nothing like collard greens. No, there should not be vinegar in collard greens.
Ugh. I'm sorry. Either of those, you slather them in butter and put a little bit of salt on top. That's it.
I mean, I love collard greens.
I'll eat them. They're not my favorite, but I know they're healthy for you, and I'll eat them just because of that. You know what I mean? But
Well, I don't know
just
how
a little
healthy.
salt.
I don't know how healthy a good collard greens is for you.
I like collard greens when I'm
vitamins.
at a buffet or a potluck. That way, when I got my plate and I see them, I can just keep going. It's my favorite time to see collard greens.
You can put them on blast. Outlaw.
Which one?
Outlaw, put them on blast.
Oh yeah.
Just
Who's
let
that?
him know. Hey, Toe, Zed Toe.
So it is in his name, like Cass says. You have to look real hard, but there next to Toe it says Zedla something. I was like, Zedla, is that his wife or what? Zedla or I don't know what it means exactly, but I subbed over there. I'll check out that shaving video.
I don't know how I was subbed already.
I
Maybe you told
wasn't.
me and I forgot.
I was 29.
I was 27. He picked up 3 tonight. Yeah, all good.
I used to like doing the Hello Fresh, but I always kind of did it more my own way.
What do
All
you
the
mean? The
basic
HelloFresh
instructions.
ordering food?
What's that?
HelloFresh ordering food?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are those boxes that you can get. You can like, isn't that the one where you can like base your schedule and they'll mail it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the frozen one, it's all the fresh stuff.
Yeah,
I
they're
tried
fresh
that
deals.
Factor or
They
whatever it
deliver
was.
them. You get them every day.
No, you get it once a week.
So once a week they drop your batch off. Yeah.
Yep. They got a lot of good stuff. It's just
Yeah, but isn't that what Boosted Boys and those guys are all advertising?
I don't know.
Yeah, Simply Fresh.
Demo Ranch was doing it.
Yeah. Cletus
Bama
McFarland, all those
Bass,
players were
bunch of
doing
people.
it.
I'll tell you
I mean,
what's
you
nice, at least
Yeah.
You're
around
foolish
these
if you
parts.
actually believe they eat that stuff continuously. That's just paid promotion.
I would if I'm being sponsored with freaking fresh frozen meals once a week, dude. Like if I'm that busy bouncing around, I'm damn well not cooking meals. Heck yeah, I'll take you up on that sponsorship as long as you're not giving me crappy food.
How many nights a week you think Cletus or Demo Ranch eat at home?
Probably very rarely.
Very rarely.
Very rarely.
There's steakhouse parties and hookers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
you
you
could have
got-
whatever you wanted at that time.
You're Cletus McFarland. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I can see him, but
it's
being
just
where Demo Ranch is in Texas, I mean, they ain't nothing around him.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I
that's
guarantee you. I
Jay
guarantee you,
Diesel
everything
does
that is
it.
around him is taking them panties off once or twice and throwing them at him. You're famous.
Well,
What are you falling asleep, outlaw?
Nope, just paying attention. I'll tell you what works around here, probably similar to where you all are at, but like especially if you're single, you don't want to do that junk food crap all the time. The local grocery store up here, their deli's always got like chicken dinners or fresh, pretty good food. At least better eating than hitting fast food all the time. So a lot of times instead of cooking every night or having to eat leftovers, I'll just zip up there. It's 5 minutes away. Get something for $10 or less that Jack and I both eat.
yeah, us car guys, when we're on the road and we're going from racetrack and racetrack, just think like they do what I do on the weekends, but they're doing it like all freaking week, all year. Like
Yeah.
they go from one track, pack up in the truck, load the vehicles, ship your crew out, you head out, and you're out to the next track. You ain't stopping and having freaking nice ass meals the whole way down through. You're just blowing more money the whole way through. Like people like us, we'll stop at gas stations 24/7, man. And half the time when we're on the road, it's late at night and you can't even freaking get any stores to be open. So you're stuck eating gas station food. I don't care how rich you are. You're out at nighttime, there ain't nowhere to eat. You're eating gas station food.
Oh, you're out in PA, you go out to Wawa.
Wait, what? Hey, boiled dinner.
At the end of it all, you're gonna die when you're gonna die. Enjoy it while you're here.
Oh God, Terry, going with the hot dogs slammed in there. It sounded good until you said you put hot dogs in.
I know.
So it must be a thing these days. The joke I'm reading about the camel toe and all that, that must be a thing these days. I go to the grocery store. Half the women are running around in there with, I don't know if they're called spandex or what their stretchy pants are or
Like
whatever.
the yoga pants, whatever.
Every aisle you go down is
It's the
There's
style
more
is
there's more of moose knuckles out there than there are camel toes anymore, buddy.
but
the
they're
style.
everywhere.
The style is called athleisure. Basically, they're wearing athletic pants like they're going to go to a gym or something, just to hang around in all day. But the reason they're doing that is so that they have zero cognitive recognition of their weight gains or losses, primarily gains. It's just clothes that they can fit in week to week and continue having 3 Starbucks a day. And some of this stuff is so tight, there is no chance but for it to show everything. Some of the, I have actually seen cellulite through the spandex before, and I'm like, holy fuck, how tight are
Oh
those?
no.
Well, I don't know. I never thought
That's-
about
that's the
that
definition of
that in deep, thinking about it that far. But I just thought to myself, man, today's girls are not like that. They're not very shy about it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man.
It's
That's definition of rolls on rolls.
no. I mean, I understand. You know, I'm carrying more weight than I want to. A lot of people are. I'm not walking around in freaking spandex.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean-
you wouldn't see me in a pair.
Yana, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, the camel toes are kind of hot, dude. But I mean, when you got the whole freaking moose hoof,
Yeah.
that's
You know, I think faintly, kind of.
it's got its own ecosystem down there at that time. When you've got this gigantic knuckle down
Oh.
there, like there's their whole entire
Rich,
planetary
this is gold.
system going.
Yeah.
The 13-year-old's still in here.
He's picking up words, new words.
Well, he just came in here and he's trying to get me to go to dinner. He just got here.
No, I mean, me
You're
personally,
gonna
I
make
don't,
taco wedged camel.
I don't like the style. The comparison is like truck drivers in the 70s or 80s. When they drove their truck, they were dressed. They were the cowboy hats, the boots, the pants. You know, they were dressed and ready to appear. And now your truck drivers are wearing flip flops and basketball shorts because all they're doing is driving the truck. But they're going around in that. I cannot stand when I go into a Walmart and I see someone walking around in their fucking pajamas.
Oh,
I-
Mary.
So let's transition into something else.
I mean, I can see if you run into Walmart to grab one thing and you're in and out in your PJs, but to sit there and do it at 3:00 in the afternoon, and doing your whole shopping list.
I've seen a whole family wearing footy pajamas walking through Walmart. I had to double take. I was like, what the hell am I looking at?
Oh, I don't mind. It's their life. I'm not here to judge. I just had the thought of, man, they're just not very shy about it. But Donna wants to know why we're talking about this gross stuff. So.
Hey, listen, us guys don't have them. What are you talking
Mega
about?
Dog, David, you're going to get. So, David and Donna, I'm going to watch this one progress. Nothing gross about a hot, tasty taco.
Oh,
Hi, 717.
So, Donna, I usually don't go that far. I think the worst I ever said
I'll
was,
be right back.
that when I had my eye swelled shut and that infection, I thought it was a staph infection, but it turned out to be a yeast infection. They're like, how do you get a yeast infection in your eye? Think about that for a minute.
The first thing that comes to mind is money shot.
It ain't by being chin deep in some Vegemite, that's for sure.
Somebody just cashed a check. Cha-ching. Keep that to yourself.
Duh.
We all know how it happens.
Oh, dude.
And all of a sudden, after talking about camel toes and yeast infections, I can't go straight to bed. I feel like I need a snack.
Oh.
So let the dark humor fly. I'm right there, man. I got a ton of dark humor.
Whatever gets you hungry, outlaw. You do you. But after I hear yeast infections, I'm not like, hey, I want a bowl of cereal. No, it just doesn't
Right.
do it for me.
Joseph's like, I'm still hungry.
No, I think I have a chunk of leftover shark in the fridge. Damn it. I was hoping that would hit a little better and sooner, right when Remy was taking a drink. I try to get that. My brother or anybody's trying to take a drink, I'll try to make them laugh.
Oh, man.
But yeah, after camel toe and yeast infection, I'm like, I might go finish off that chunk of shark.
There you go.
Oh, dude. Ugh.
What's
Hello,
the
Grandma
matter?
Kelly.
I need more people like you guys around the house. I need more people like me to outweigh the women and kids.
Well, you,
We'll
I-
sit here with crazy conversation. The kids are like, "Oh God, we're just leaving."
Oh my Lord, Grandma Kelly, you probably showed up at a time where you might be. What the f? Are
Oh,
they
don't
talking about?
don't let the grandma in front of her name fool you. I've heard some conversations out of her too.
Grandma Kelly got a good dark sense of humor. That's great.
It doesn't show up very often, but when it comes out, it's in force.
Mega
Awesome.
Dog goes, he wants to bake bread now with all this yeast talk. I was trying to brew a drink, man. You want to put some? You want to dip that in here? Oh God, dude!
Yeast infection. That's au jus.
I thought we were supposed to do that to make alcohol. Mega ew.
So
Big
Cass, Mega Dog finally got the Cass is finally grossing out. Ooh.
Sourdough bread.
Promise.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Grandma Kelly, that's awesome, man. I think I've not known a woman in my life that didn't. But sometimes I knew before they did.
You got a question.
That shit happens.
These
That shit
days.
happens.
No offense, I
Hey.
don't know you. Okay, I'm just saying, these days we have to ask. The picture is very deceiving these days.
You know, that's a bummer sometimes when you know they got a yeast infection before they do.
How did you get one quicker than the girl? Oh man.
So are you all packed up, Remy?
No. Not all the way. No, I had a lovely call from the landlord saying they want the fucking my shop back on the 5th, just before I'm leaving. So he did that.
Did you already move, or is this the same house they were trying to get you out of before?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I was trying to go up, save money, come back, get a different house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it looks like I'm probably just gonna. Jeez, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Oh man, yeah, I gotta get her to move to a different landlord, and then just hold that down until I'm back. And I'm gonna have to purchase a truck when I get back and just start the racing bit this winter when I come back.
Yeah.
Try and make some money out of it, and that bike needs to pay. That bike was made to race and make money. So I'm just not at a point where I wanted to race it yet. There's a few things that I'm not happy with and I want fixed before I feel comfortable enough to actually bring that out to where there's bigger filming crews and stuff, because it's gonna draw attention.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Donna says, okay, I have a beer and just did a shot, not of penicillin, so the gloves are off now. Hey, don't underestimate penicillin. I remember the day back in the days of 8-balls and hookers. I get a shot of penicillin a week whether I needed to or not. Just don't take no chances.
you're fucking funny, bud.
I learned that shit in South Korea, and I brought it home to the States. I'm like, man, a shot of penicillin a week. If it works over there, it'll work here.
Yeah. No, over in Russia, they just take a shot of vodka.
Right?
You drink enough alcohol, it'll kill it. If not, it'll kill you in the process.
Oh, Cass, that's funny shit. Donna, you should have a shot of penicillin. We all should after this chat. Good call, Cass.
Wrench, he's in the text there down in the comments. He goes, there's usually a cream for that.
What's he on the shitter? It's his show. He's got a blank screen up
Is
here,
he
but he's
really
showing up
on
in
the
chat.
crapper right now on live chat? Host the show. Hit the John.
Brad.
He just threw all his bread away. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's eating. Wait,
yeah.
eating and fasting are two different things, Ranch.
Thomas 907.
I'm on
Knew
an
a guy
evil.
that got a yeast infection on his tongue. Never said how he got it there, but we think we all know.
Right. Well, if you weren't far from getting it in your eyes.
It's a bad place to get yeast infection.
It's called thrush.
I thought you never had yeast infection, Grandma Kelly. Sounds educated to me. I'm just playing.
Yeah, it's like staph infection, Grandma Kelly. Get you anywhere.
Yep.
I've
That
never
is-
had it.
that is true.
You're talking about women can get it anywhere. And then a guy, if he's too close to her, might get it too.
Well, I mean, there's yeast in everything. So, like, just in the air, there's yeast. Like, if you make wine, they don't add yeast. There's yeast in the air.
Dude, there's yeast in the air?
Yes, sir.
I thought I was smart fucker, and I did not know that.
There's natural yeast in the air. Yes.
That's a game changer, dude.
So the moonshiners and stuff, there's certain old timers that believed that, okay, so like when they would make a natural mash and they would start their mash up, like if they like old timers don't like to have like these hermetically sealed freaking containers, stainless and all of that and everything, because you're actually stopping the original way it was made. And the natural yeast and the natural fermentation process of being outside in the wilderness when it's happening actually helps promote flavor. Like the types of yeast that brewers use can help determine what kind of flavor of alcohol you've created. And if you have certain wine places, these guys will go outside, take the grapes, and these guys will crush these grapes, and they add no yeast to it. There's natural sugars. They've crushed the grapes because the natural yeast is on the skins of the grapes. So they really add no yeast, and it'll naturally ferment on its own to about 10 to 12%. And after that, you distill it, and you put it in barrels and create your brandies and blah, blah, blah. But yes, natural yeast is a very common thing.
But airborne.
Yes, sir. Yep. Natural strains of it. Yep. There's a bunch of different kinds of yeast out there.
Huh.
I never knew that until I started brewing, when I started making my own brews. Yeah. That's when you see like these brewers nowadays, they'll put an airlock on their mash, and it actually restricts natural air and bacteria and yeast and stuff from entering the mash. So like the old timers, they looked for a certain profile, and if they made their stuff outside and they stopped making it out there and they made it like the way that these guys want you to make it for it to be legal, if they made their brew the way they did out there in those stainless tanks and stuff, keeping it away from natural bacteria and yeast and stuff, the flavor profile of the finished product is nothing the same. There's cold brew yeast. There's warm yeast. There's yeast that acts at different temperatures. Yeah, I never knew that, but that it completely made sense when I finally learned that by those wine people, because those guys, they were like, dude, we don't add yeast to that. If you add yeast to grapes and water and you go to ferment that and you add yeast, it's going to end up turning out really malty, like a malt beer. it'll taste like crap.
You need to harness the air better and feed the world.
There's a lot of stuff in the air that's actually harnessable.
I've
There
actually
is.
heard of
We're
the
just a
major.
type 1 civilization. We can only do so much with our planet's resources, you know, like a type 2, type 3, type 4 civilizations. They're building like, you know, big machines around their own sun and stuff. Forget what they're called, but yeah, us type 1s, we can't
They
harness
have
these from the air.
carbon extraction machines now that extract carbon from the air and create textiles and products with the carbon that's been scrubbed from our air, dude. Like, you
Nice.
see that water scrubbing machine that guy created?
Uh-uh.
He made these water scrubbing machines that scrub the water out of the air and collect the water out of the air and give free water to the communities that he's built these and put these in those places. And people were messing around with them, those big giant green things that make water out of the air. So there's like a filtration membrane system in it that when the air's ran through it, it collects the water molecules and drips them off, cleans it, filters it, and gives the community free water. He doesn't charge for none of that. So that's the same kind of technology. They have technology now where they can pull carbon from the air, scrub it, pull the carbon, and create 3D printer projects, clothes, paper, whatever you use carbon to build, and everything in the world is built on carbon. You can build it by scrubbing carbon out of the air, having synthetically gathered carbon from the air, and creating projects with it. Like literally creating something in your hand apart from something that was scrubbed out of the air. Like, it's crazy, but it's actually real though.
We're carbon. Carbon's like, isn't it the most or one of the most common elements in the whole universe, or at least in our solar system for sure? I think carbon is silicone and carbon, right?
Yeah. It's the building blocks, bud. It really is. It really amazed me because like what got me is like, okay, 3D printers are amazing as they are, right? Like, you can take a plastic filament, put it in there, and you can freaking print whatever your heart desires if you can design it. You know what I mean? And it'll print it. You can create nothing from a thought and have an object in your hand from it. But now you can go to the extent of, let's scrub the carbon out of the friggin' air that we've polluted, scrub the carbon out, and create a printed project from something that came out of the air. That's crazy. You literally took nothing and made something. It's possible these days. It's crazy. Did I just blow your mind, Zed?
I just had an epiphany, a revelation. So it's not worked out, the online dating. I wonder if I could 3D print a girlfriend.
You probably could, bud. It's called a printable blow up doll.
Oh yeah, I guess they already kind of have those.
Yeah, they print those things out, and they kind of like, you know, you just got to fill it with air, bud. Susie on Sunday and Fifi on Friday.
Outlaw, you don't even have to do that much work, man. Just go to the gym. They're passing the stuff out for free.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
A flashlight.
Joseph Flatomate.
Later, Zed.
Oh, dude. Peace out, Zed.
Man, so the girls at the gym are giving it away for free.
That's you'd be surprised.
Man, I don't go there because I got a good setup here. Maybe I should rethink that. Cass said buy a flashlight.
You got to remember they didn't buy full body suits in spandex not to show anybody.
Curly Bill Thompson. No wonder I'm single. I thought Thrush was a muffler. Me too.
So did I.
The Thrush Turbo. You got the freaking Roadrunner on there. Me.
Inflatomate.
That's too funny. Yeah, the only time I hear Thrush, I remember Thrush Turbo mufflers, man. The one with a little or what is it? What the Roadrunner there?
Dude, Mary, weird science. Like I've always wanted that to be a thing since I was a youngster in my 20s. I was like, man, I want to pull that weird science shit up.
It's crazy what they do these days. It really is. I mean, you can literally have that's amazing to me. You can scrub what you think is nothing, and there's content to what you think is nothing. There's actually stuff to it, and you can create things out of the air. It's amazing, actually, because it was stuff that like we would have never thought of that as a kid. Like, oh, you could create a printed object out of the air. What? Yeah, we've been like, what, dude? You're freaking nuts, dude. What are you on, bro?
All right.
I'm still trying to figure out in my head a couple of these comments, like why a flashlight? and
No,
whatever.
Woody the Woodpecker is not Roadrunner. They're
What
two
was the
different.
other one? Buy a flashlight and
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
got
Curly
told-
Bill.
Yes, Cass, I have heard of the babies getting thrush. And Megadog, Woodpecker
actually
and
heard that.
Roadrunner are two different characters.
Woodpecker, not Roadrunner.
Yes, Woody the Woodpecker is the one that goes, huh, huh. You know what I mean? That's Woody the Woodpecker. The Roadrunner is the one that ran from Wile E. Coyote all the time. Acme, all that good stuff.
Joseph Knowlton said not flashlight,
Fleshlight, buddy.
a fresh light. or-
Fleshlight, bud.
Okay, whatever the fuck that means.
Hey, man, it's kind of like a flesh pocket flashlight that really isn't a flashlight. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The look of realization. He's like, oh,
Bullshit. I'm Googling that shit.
you'll
What are
understand.
you Googling?
So I am a fucking caveman then. Let's see.
No, I'm curious too.
Oh my God. Oh, if you
What are you
guys don't
curious
have
to?
girlfriends, you guys will have one after you meet Fleshlight.
They've never heard of it?
That's
Wow, it's a
hilarious.
flashlight
We're about-
official. They got a freaking official flashlight girls. What?
Oh my God. Cat, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
even want to go there, man. I'll start getting email from that shit. That is funny though. That's freaking.
You see what
funny.
I'm saying? It's like a
Oh,
flashlight.
shit,
Yeah.
man.
One time at Gold Camp.
Yo.
You got to remember, Thomas. You guys are going to Gold Camp, and there's a strong possibility you'll all get inebriated and make bad decisions. But Mary will be at this Gold Camp. Just remember, what happens at Gold Camp gets told to everybody.
Jack.
There's a lot of us YouTubers hanging around with video cameras. I'm sure
There's
some people
cameras
are online.
everywhere.
Oh
If you forgot, you ain't gonna.
Not even a little bit.
Homies, make sure you don't forget.
Jack.
Cass is like, I'm sure someone made millions off fleshlights. Well, now I guess they must have if they started making
I
a
bet
girl.
they did.
That's new to me. I never heard of that. I always used to just look at, man books, and all of a sudden you'd see the ad in there, and I never knew they made girl ones like that.
It is a gold channel, Curly Bill. It's just gold is where you find it, and right now it's comical gold.
Yeah.
I've always known about the dolls because, like I said, I dated a crazy biker chick, and she one time said something about a three-way or something to have to be with.
Oh,
a
that's
doll.
hilarious.
Ah, crap, outlaw. Mega just figured out what he's getting you for Christmas, and Mega's known for sending gifts.
No, don't be doing that, brother. Nope. We're
Do
not
not,
there yet, dude. We're not there yet.
do not check this as a gift. Make sure it says Fleshlight big on the side of the box when the UPS man's bringing it.
Yeah,
Leave it on the porch. Outlaw's brother will be outside. He says, "What did Jeff order? Oh, I ain't touching that.
Yeah,
Hey, you got a box on your porch? Go get it for me." No.
No. I'm gonna
Whoever
search
orders
that.
that for him, do not click the privacy packaging.
Yeah, don't click the gift.
Don't click that.
No,
Want everybody to know.
I'm gonna stick with the grocery store hookers.
You know, that's
Hey,
funny that you
Random
brought that
Adventure.
up. The
Hello, Random Adventures.
the first time I moved, I remember one of the first scenarios that were memorable when I first moved to Vermont when I was 21. Me and this dude I were buddies with pulled up to this red light at this intersection. We're sitting like this. The road only goes, we're at a T. And we're sitting there, and there's a building here, and then there's a building here, and you can only see when the cars come past the building, and then they're in the open area, and then they go past. Well, we're sitting there, him and I are laughing about something. We look over, and as we look at the red light, here comes this car driving by. It's got a blow-up doll hanging out the window like this, out the back window. They go this way across. We look at each other like, what the heck just happened, dude? And it was hilarious because as we look back up, like, did that just really happen? All of a sudden, we see a car going the opposite direction that just seen those guys pass him. He stuck himself out the window in the same pose, dude, freaking going by. So it was like you just see this blow-up doll going this way. Then all of a sudden, the dude imitating the blow-up doll going the other way. It was too funny, bro.
Yeah. I've seen garbage like that. Obviously not that, but I've seen things like that.
Yeah, that was my first memorable situation in Vermont. Yeah.
So no way. I know that's. Send him a used panties subscription. It's all over the big envelope. So that's a thing too. A thing too. Holy shit! We're going crazy, man. 2024 ain't no joke.
If you got a foot fetish, you can get some used socks too, Outlaw. Don't worry, the internet has you covered.
Nope.
But if you thought there was gold giveaways were the only thing, you haven't been on OnlyFans.
No, I don't have a foot fetish. I'm into the normal shit, chips and dips and chips and whips.
I heard some of those OnlyFans girls go and sell their dirty undies. It's kind of gross.
No, I had heard of one of the YouTube girls. I forget who she was. She's probably OnlyFans now. She sold her dirty bathwater by the bottle and sold it out for money, big money.
Yeah, you guys told me about that one.
I'm sorry. I don't understand how a lady could think like a girl. Sorry, that's not a lady. I'm sorry to all the ladies that may be listening, but that's not a lady. That is honestly disgusting to a man. Like anybody who has morals, dude, that is disgusting. I don't give two shit.
I have plenty of morals, but if they want to give me $20,000 for my bathwater, I'm definitely taking a bath.
Well, we know who's going to be the hooker when the world falls apart, then.
Yeah, oh yeah, no shame in my game. $20 is $20.
Fuck that. I'd go hungry.
You gotta realize though, once they're already pimping themselves out on whatever platform they are to do that sort of thing, once you're doing it, what's the end point? What's the stopping point? And there effectively isn't it.
Yep, I've seen I have all these things: the farts in a jar, bathtub in a jar, used bathwater. Oh my god.
Yep. It just shows that there's a lot of sucker ass men out there that can't get girlfriends that'll sit there and pay women to act like hoes. I'm just gonna put it out there. Look at
what Weezy. Look what Weezy.
Listen, if you didn't have to sit on OnlyFans and pay this girl $20 a week or $20 a month for her to expose herself to you, man, like you got an issue. You need to go make some friends.
Pretty much.
He still doesn't know it was me, Cass.
Hey, John, I got to fly, dude. Jack wants out.
Where's the wing, man? You drinking Red Bull?
It's good to see you guys. Remy,
I just ate the wing.
John, everybody in chat.
Yeah, good
to
seeing
see
you,
everybody. Stay safe out there. I'm going to try to get some sleep and not dream about parts in a jar.
Yeah, fleshlight, birthday, occasional outlaw.
All right. Everybody have a good evening.
He's going to be dreading the next time.
Hey, outlaw, what's your favorite color?
Pink. Makes sense, huh?
You might be stuck with the girl fleshlight then, bud.
No, noted.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you.
Later, Jeff.
Oh, dude. What is it? Wheezing geezer? What?
He's
Because
talking.
they sell them.
He's talking about the
Big
used
buck.
panties.
All right, now I'm getting it. Hey,
Alonia wingsuit.
like I said, you know, live and let live, dude. People want to do that, then by all means, but don't get upset when people call you what it is.
Absolutely not.
You know, if you're gonna go around and act like a ho-ho, don't get upset when people are calling you a hoe and treating you like a hoe.
Nope.
Like it's 1 + 1 is 2.
I was
So don't
drinking
get
Lester
mad.
beer, Thomas.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna put the pants on, you best be ready to wear the pants. I don't care what people do, but I mean, it does really it affects what these little girls are watching when they grow up. And if we allow this to continue to happen and don't speak out and stop this kind of crap from being publicized on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all the places the kids hang out on their social media, that those people are influencing your child from another platform and they are encouraging
It is
incorrect
what it
behavior.
is. You're gonna get it anywhere.
Right. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
agree.
If we don't
Stuff
speak
should
up and
be.
stop the crap from being publicized to the public, then it's not going to stop.
You know, I agree. The kids should have, within a, Facebook, all the groups 18 or over.
Yeah, it's every platform. It's every platform. Now you've got these girls dressing up, acting like they're Miss
Not
Pop
just girls,
this,
it's
that, the other, and you
guys
got
do
and
too.
it's dudes too. Dudes encouraging it as well. And you
Yep.
see the comment section loaded with a ton of people sticking up for their incorrect actions, their bad behavior, and like idolizing their bad behavior. Now, little girls and little boys see those comments. You don't think that influences a child? You're a freaking moron. And I'll tell you that to your face.
Oh yeah. A lot of people just don't care anymore, though. That's the problem, though.
That is a problem. As much as the live and let live thing is true, you cannot be publicizing and making that's like enabling a drug addict. Like, you think a drug addict's going to get any better? Like, if are you going to create a drug addict when they don't even know what drugs are? I mean, really, are you going to create a drug addict if they don't know what drugs are and they've never been introduced to drugs? Are you going to be able to create a drug addict out of that kind of person? Probably not,
Yeah,
because they don't even know what the heck
Jackass
it is.
saying our parents thought Simpsons was bad.
Yeah, exactly, bud. Oh yeah, Simpsons was horrible. I used to get hollered at for watching that.
Remember when South Park came? Nobody could watch that.
Oh God, dude. I think I've got my ass spanked a few times for that. I definitely got yelled at for Beavis and Butthead. So did Uncle Hugh. He's the one who turned it on. I'm like 4 sitting on the floor watching it, dude. He's like, my mom was yelling at him. Oh, he's fine. You don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, 2 spermies are swimming around on the screen. You know? Oh, yeah. Yep. Horrible TV.
Huh. I try and keep enough stuff away for the kids, but it's virtually impossible.
William, who is that? Who just said that? Oh, darn it, too fast. William E said, I just signed up for OnlyFans using AI. That's funny. But I would definitely get on OnlyFans just to be a troll.
Have a nice night, Mary. Hey, wait a minute. You got on me for being a troll one day. You said, I don't understand why people troll people. Well, you get it. All you got to do is pick your cause.
Well, I mean,
I can imagine, Terry.
is there a difference of trolling where people are hanging out, not encouraging inappropriate shit, or am I going to go over to some place that encourages and enables people to act inappropriately and sinful? Am I going to go over there and mess with those
I
guys?
didn't knock you for doing it. I was simply pointing out the hypocrisy. Good for the goose is good for the gander. I want to fight my causes, and you fight your causes, and we'll all be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't troll people. I haven't even been on the internet very much, but lately.
No, I'm just. To me, it's a different scenario. We're all here having a good time and whatnot. We're not out here exposing our bodies and influencing children, younger kids, and stuff. That it's okay. We're not doing that.
Well, it's just the availability that the kids have.
My question is why would you come onto a scenario like this and troll around when we're just trying to have a good time? Because trolling is literally going someplace to start a problem.
Oh, there's plenty of them out there.
And literally, if somebody comes to my place to start a problem, I'll smack them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just like, I don't, when you have a good scenario and good people hanging out there, if you don't troll, that's not trolling, bro. You're around here messing around and cracking jokes and shit. That's a different scenario, bro. Like, I wouldn't call yourself a troll if that. You're not doing that, bro. Because I would call you out.
He just calls it that because he likes breaking balls.
I mean? It's not that you're not trolling like that, bro. Yeah, you're not trolling like that, bro. Like, if trolling to me is like you're going someplace to start an issue.
Calm down, Remy. Whoa there, slutty. Whoa.
I'm sticking up for you, fucker. I'm saying you're not fucking trolling like that. Stop calling yourself a troll.
He does enough of it.
Listen, I don't give two shits about Zaxxon joking around. I think it's funny, dude. It's not a big deal.
Oh, yeah, he's just trolling.
You know what I mean?
YouTube is entertainment.
Yeah, I will.
Was not trolling. He's just cracking jokes and having fun. That's not a fucking issue. You know what I mean? But like trolling to me, in my opinion, is like you're going someplace to literally just start shit. To go there to start a freaking problem, bud. To cause chaos.
Problem is, there's too many keyboard warriors out there.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to cut this short in a couple minutes because I have to get to bed and it's 11:17
in. 3 hours and 17 in, bud.
Don't worry, it's 8:18 here, and I'm getting ready for bed. I'm just waiting out the clock.
I just feel bad for Thomas because it's 7:18 over there.
Well, he's got to find something else to do for another 2 hours.
I know.
Well, it doesn't get completely.
Always go kick the old lady, kick her around. Have some fun.
Maybe that's how.
The kids are probably still up though.
Maybe that's how he gets away with all the YouTube time. By the time the rest of the states goes to bed, that's when he gets to go watch a movie with the old lady and keep her happy.
Yeah.
He's got the magic time zone.
But I don't know. Are they all dark up there? They in the nighttime situation, or is it starting to lighten back up there?
I don't know.
Because it just switched over to spring solstice, correct? We just had our time switch. So I don't.
Oh,
what did he say?
You're hiding out.
Tom says the wife has strep, and so do the kids. So he's.
You're
hiding.
welcome, AU.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I wonder if it's light out up there enough to do anything still. That's going to be sick when you go up there. Yeah. We have daylight all day for the warm season, bro.
The lights are coming back.
Oh, they are.
Vampires are going to start hiding.
Yeah, they'll go back to the cabins. Yeah, that's going to be cool, bud. I'll be able to wake up and have like those night owl sessions where you're insomniac, and Alaska's probably a good place for insomniacs, right? Yeah, during the summertime and whatnot. You wake up 1 in the morning, it's sunny out, you can go panning.
Jeez. Go panning all day and night and not realize.
Yeah, dude. There's no quitting time, bro. You can just sit back and just whatever, dude. I want to take a break, man. Take a nap real quick. Wake up, it's still light out, get back to it.
He says
that's my problem. I'd be working all day.
Yeah, he just said down in the comments he hardly sleeps in the summer.
I'd be too damn tired.
I think it would drain the crap out of me, dude. You guys will know soon enough. I'm going to be up there. You guys will know. Because that's...
I'm good. I'm good on 3 or 4 hours one night.
Yeah.
But if I started back to backing, 5-hour sleep nights, I would wind up completely battery drained, and I'd wind up having to take it real easy with a lot of naps for a day to catch back up.
Good night, Cass.
I couldn't do 5 hours of sleep a night for a week straight. I would be dog tired.
I had 16-hour shifts, like 3 towns out and good drive. So when I was working that job, I remember sleeping when I was walking, bud. Like just from doing those 3-4 hour shifts of sleep all the time.
Yeah.
And oh my God, walking around in the warehouse, going like this, falling asleep while you're walking.
That's why you turned down an overtime shift just for sleep.
That was the 3 on, 4 off, 4 on, 3 off situation, 16s. But it was like so far away that I had to, oh my God, the rest time after all the travel and commuting, it was just.
It's just like those the fishermen that do those crazy ass 36 hours on, 3 hours of sleep, 36 hours on.
Yeah,
I guess
they get a nap.
I guess you could.
Yeah, but you're getting paid for like 6 months of work in that little bit of time.
Yeah.
Do what?
You're getting paid for like 6 months of work in that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't get paid until you're done either. That's the thing. Yeah. Like you're not done with the job and you don't get cashed out at the freaking docks. You're not getting paid. They got to get paid at the docks to pay them. You know what I mean? The one person that would know a lot more on that would be Pike. I think he still works on a boat.
2:30 in the morning. It's awfully eerie when you shut everything off and it's still dusk dawn looking and dead silent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a little weird. We're gonna figure it out. Creed kept warning
me.
Just
have your bedroom dark as can be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some shades or something, dude, for sure. Well, I only got the module to live in right up there while I'm there, so
yeah.
I think it's got 1 or 2 windows in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully, if you're lucky, it has no windows and you can just turn it into a little cave.
Yeah, exactly. But I think they did put 1 window in it. I mean, it is good to have sunlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, air.
Yeah.
Air too.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm ending this. Big red button.
Thanks for having me up.
Night, everybody.
Chat. We'll talk to you another day.
Peace out, y'all.
Good night.